I got big scissors. To me, just a lot of people had to get cut off. And to me, it's like, you can't call yourself a friend and call me with your bullshit all the time. Like, what value? Like me, I'm understanding the value of being an adult. And so you have the option to line your life up to what is going to help you progress. And if you continue to surround yourself around these people that are continuously going through the same problem and are like burnt out and stressed and devastated over it, and they still continue to go down that line, that's on them. See, me, when I go through problems, my life ain't perfect. I go through some problems, but I'm like different. I think differently about it. Like, I might speak about it, but I'm not traumatized. I'm not like, oh my God, what am I going to do?
And you're not just
I'm
dumping
like,
on
this
people.
shit just happened. Like, yo, damn, I need to get myself together. Like, compared to like, it's not devastating to me where it's like, I'm trying to push that devastation onto the next person. And this is why it's important what friends you have too. You know, like, test your friends. Like, yo, tell them you have a new idea to do something new. See what their response is. Because most people who have like these associates or these leechers, I call them leechers, or people that'll be around leeching for opportunities of what they can suck out of you. And as soon as you say no to them one time, it's the end of the world. Like, you say no to someone who's used to you saying yeah all the time, you're gonna get a different response, and you're gonna really, really see what type of person they are. So
The Playroom Podcast. Don't panic, it's organic.
Little number, big energy.
that's it. When you keep a tighter circle,
Small. I was like,
it's
little
like
number.
it's like good
what?
pussy, right? It might be a nice little cupid, but that shit it's enough to take over the world.
Oh, shit, it is.
You know?
Okay.
All you need is one good one.
At least he knows. All you need is one good one.
Yeah.
But yo, guys, welcome to the Playroom Podcast. I'm your host, Madzilla, and I got my co-host.
Hey, it's Tiffany Jules.
And today we have a very special guest again, the one and only Fredo Vibes. Let's go. Give it up for Fredo on the Playroom Podcast. Hell yeah. So thank you for coming on.
Thank you for having me.
Hell yeah.
I know I was supposed to be here tomorrow, but
Yeah.
we're gonna flow today.
Right. Flowing, dude.
We
Who cares?
flowing,
Fuck it.
flowing.
So you just moved, right? You're moving locations.
I'm making a transition, so I feel like I've been in LA for 2 years, and when I came over here, I turned into a valley boy real quick. But you know what? I'm a city boy by nature, and I need to get back to that concrete jungle. So I'm moving, transitioning from the valley to downtown LA, which is a fucking mess. It's a mess.
But you're originally from New York, correct?
No, I'm originally from a small town called Lancaster, Pennsylvania.
Oh, I was just hearing the accent. I didn't know. I'm like, 'cause it's from New York, it's by way of accent.
Nah. My New York homie, my boy Twin, he talk crazy. He be like, yo, what's up? Where the mother be? What the mother? Like,
What the mother?
yeah.
Word to my mother.
I'm from near Philly though. That's
Oh,
where
okay.
people know the most.
Okay,
So it's still
cool.
a city, you know. And then I feel like where I came from, a lot of New Yorkers and guys from Philly, which are bigger cities, are transitioned to my city. So I just become a chameleon a little bit, or start picking up on little things as a younger.
Adapt.
So
Adapting, I'm an adapter. Yeah.
you've only been in LA for 2 years. I feel like you've been out here way longer, but I feel like it's just because I've seen you on Instagram before.
Yeah.
If you guys don't know, you could let people know what you do. What your title is.
I do a little bit of everything. Honestly, I'm an entrepreneur, but I'm just a hustler. You know, I got out of jail in 2018. Altogether between 18 and 28, I did 7.5 years in prison.
Damn.
So I came out at 18. I'm like, fuck, like, all right. I kept going back to jail for selling drugs. I'm like, I wanted to be my own boss. I liked quick money, and I didn't like having to wake up and be subject to the next man telling me, hey, you got to be here at 6 a.m. or hey, you can't take a vacation. So I'm like, all right. When I came home from prison, I'm like, all right, I enjoy having the financial freedom, and I enjoy doing what the fuck I want. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, all right, let me try something different. So I was working construction, which was the easiest route when you come home from prison, because I'm good with using my hands, and I was in shape, and you know these hands work. But I was like, let me just do construction. You know, I was making like $20-something an hour, which is good, me coming out of jail in my small city. So one day they was like, damn, you should do modeling. And I've always been told like, yo, you should do modeling, but I never really took it serious. But I gave it a chance. I shot with a photographer, and my first photo shoot went viral.
Really?
So it literally changed the trajectory of my life. I shot with one photographer. My pictures came out fire. Y'all can show it on here too. I pull up one little, like, boom, that was his first photo shoot. Boom.
Yes.
In shape. I was 28. I looked good, you know? And
You still look good.
I still look good
Right.
because I take care of myself. But I'm a photographer in Miami named Marvin Benjamin. He was like, yo, damn, who are you? Like, you need to come out here and we need to do another photo shoot. So I went out there. That was my first time on South Beach. When I tell you I shut South Beach down, like I could not walk. Like I had my shirt off. I was walking and it was just crazy energy. I got videos where it's like, it was crazy. Like, I was like, damn, this is what South Beach is. Like, there's just a whole bunch of girls harassing the men with their shirts off. Like, I had no experience of that.
But I feel like you have good energy too. People are drawn to you because you have that certain type of swag, that demeanor.
I do.
You don't come like, I don't even feel like you come across on Instagram as like just some douchey asshole. Like you actually like have a good personality. You talk to people like personally. I feel like, you know, so it's the energy.
That's what the Vibes is about. And that's why I changed my name to Vibes. Because I think,
Fredo Vibes.
yeah, I think besides what you see physically, I feel like you should always connect with people mentally and spiritually. And regardless of what kind of interaction you have with somebody during the day, you want to be able to leave something with them that they're probably not usually able to feel. So like, you know, me, I've been in the model industry or whatever you call it, the social media industry for about 5 years. Like I didn't know what Instagram was before I went to prison, you know? So I came out, this is a new system. So I'm an adapter. Like I said earlier, I'm an adapter. So I had to figure it out. And I figured this shit the fuck out. You know what I'm saying? But I figured it out on my own claws. Like I came out naked, like fuck it. I had no clothes on. I was taking some dope pictures. I was like, who
literally
the fuck?
naked.
Literally
you meant
naked.
like a figure of speech.
No, but
I meant like really.
But I also came in naked in that sense too, because I came in very transparent. I wasn't hiding shit. I wasn't trying to be somebody I wasn't. I was just being me and I was being free, you know? And that's where I am always going to win in my career because I'm not being nobody different than who I am. And I'm not telling y'all shit that y'all want to hear or need to hear. I'm just telling y'all what the fuck I want to tell you. And I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna be very transparent. I do have a past. I've been through a lot of shit. And, you know, I have multiple kids to multiple women. And, you know, the trajectory of my life wasn't looking good at some point. And I was somewhere where they had a ceiling. And I figured the only way for me to break the cycle, the generational curse of growing up somewhere where they had a ceiling was to go somewhere where they had no ceilings. So I literally went from to Pennsylvania, Lancaster, Pennsylvania. If you Google it, it's like an Amish town, you know? But it has a city. But there's Amish horse and buggies, like really horse and buggies.
Wow.
Like dead ass. They go cow tipping. Like people used to go out there
What's
cow
cow
tipping? Like where cows would fall asleep and you would like push them and they'll fall over like, oh shit.
That's mean.
Yeah, or like motherfuckers in the hood we used to go and people used to shoot at the cows like with their guns. It was wild, yeah. Fuck. Don't call, what's it called?
I was just going to say you should do an Amish photo shoot as a laughs, shits and giggles, and you're over here like talking about
No, Amish but fashion? That'll be
Amish
sick.
but high fashion.
Well, they had Amish mafia that they brought to the city and the Amish people hated it. So they was like, hey, if you don't get this shit taken down, we're literally going to stop funding the city. And they're like the ones that fund the city. Damn. So they was like, all right, we got to get that out of there. But, you know, I grew up from that city. So from going from there to LA, I didn't know what to expect. I literally saw somebody getting chased by a sledgehammer the first 2 days. And I was like, what?
It's not funny, you
the
asshole.
No, I'm just saying, like, that was his first experience.
Yo, it was crazy. I seen people walking around with like
It's like a
sticks on
horror
fire.
movie.
I was like, what the fuck am I stepping into?
Like
but I love it.
Armageddon.
I fucking loved it because to me, I progress well under like pressure or situations where I'm not used to that environment because I adapt. So to me, I'm like, oh, this is intriguing. Like it motivates me to, you know, just push a little further. So here I am 2 years later and I've been making some fucking moves. So like back to the point where because I got off track a little bit. I was saying I've been doing a social media thing for a little while. So, you know, when you meet somebody on social media, you think they look dope and then they have no personality.
Yes. all
And
the
you're
time.
like, what the fuck? And I know women deal with it all the time with these lames. They be like, this nigga can't even hold a conversation. He might be able
Or
to
they
buy-
look like they got money and they're broke as fuck.
broke as fuck. I'm gonna tell this to a whole bunch of people. There's this life. I know fake it till you make it. I'm from that East Coast.
Right.
People do that, but the difference with the East Coast and the West Coast is very like. I think the scale is really different from the transparency. I feel East Coast people are way more transparent.
Okay.
West Coast, like everybody's out here to try to win because most people that are winning out here aren't even from here. So now you have to be somebody, you're running away from your past, you're trying to cover that up, you're putting layers on top, or you really ain't a photographer, but you picked up a camera and now you're a photographer. And like, nigga, my boy Mastermind is a photographer. I don't know about y'all.
For real. Mastermind is the GOAT. He's over here tucked in the corner. He's a real legend photographer. And so is Jules too. But I always tell people that just because you picked up a camera doesn't make you a photographer or, whatever it is. Like LA is full. And you know what scares me too? There's people that like might be hated where they're from or have hella like bad business with people or bad energy attached to them. And then they come to LA and they pretend to be a whole new person. They pretend to be a manager or a boss or they have their own brand or this and that. But you're really just trying to copy what your friend's doing. And you have a shitty ass, like when you peel the layers back, you're going to see how people really act and how they really move. You know what I mean?
You can only maintain the fake for so long.
Exactly.
And this is why a lot of these people on social media, they go through depression or they go through that cycle where they just break the fuck down because you have to be somebody you're not every single day. It's so much easier just being yourself. Yeah. And whoever fucks with you, and whoever don't, they don't. But at least it comes from being yourself authentically, So I feel like that's where the fuck I'm winning at. And I don't need nobody. I didn't come out here. I needed anybody to do anything for me. I came out here with one bag of clothes and my hustle. And he picked me up. My boy Banks picked me up from the airport. You remember that shit, Banks? He picked me up from the airport and I was able to move quickly. And
it was your first time in LA ever?
No.
Oh, you had been out here before?
A couple times. Yeah, I used to be on some shit called Clubhouse, and we did a Clubhouse link up out here with like a couple. I ain't gonna speak.
But once you really live out here, you got to live here. Either LA is gonna chew you up and spit you out within 6 months, or you're gonna be able to, thug it out. And it's harder because it's hard for me to even make really, really close friends in LA. I know a lot of people. I go out now, like, network and party, ha motherfuckers. But guess what? I only have like 5 like really close friends in LA. I don't really hang out with a lot of people for that kind of. It's hard to here? Like 10 years. But I grew up in Long Beach, Orange County, so it's like 30 minutes.
So you was born in Long Beach?
No, I was born in Oregon, but I was only born there. I grew up in Long Beach.
Okay.
Yeah,
Oregon.
So I'm like a new age hippie,
Same.
I was born in Eugene. Like,
oh, okay.
Like, yeah, that's why I like trees and shit.
You too? Y'all know each other from Oregon?
No. Oh. We've been shooting together for a long. This is like one of my main photographers. Like, she's
amazing.
All the crazy, colorful pictures I have is from her on my Instagram.
Dope. Well, you have some amazing pictures. So
we're like you and Mastermind.
Yeah, exactly.
The tatted.
So you guys shoot and me and Mastermind are shooting, then we'll all shoot together.
Yes, that'll be super lit.
I've been trying to slide in Mastermind DMs forever. Mastermind, I see you over there. I'm like, bro, can we please shoot, please? I'm like, I don't want to act thirsty, motherfucker. Like, let me know.
I know a couple times he's supposed to. I just feel like he's been.
I only got $200. I'm sorry, Mastermind. I'm sorry. What can we do with $200? How many photos can I get?
He's like, I'll do 2 edits for $999 because them angel numbers resonate with me.
No, but Mastermind you shot Chris Brown's tour stuff, right?
Let me tell you the story.
Yeah, let's know. No.
So I have a very interesting story with Mastermind, and he's gonna, you know what? Damn, should I even talk about that? Because you're gonna be on here.
He is, but just do it.
We can talk about it again.
I'm gonna talk about it a little bit though. But
your view.
I shot with Mastermind about maybe 3 years ago in Chicago. Because I was out there, they had me do some runway stuff. And I shot with him one time. And I was like, there's something different about this photographer. And I haven't really shot with a whole bunch of photographers. But I felt like my career took me to shoot with the right ones, right?
It did.
So we shot one time, me and him clicked. Like, we were super cool. And it's crazy because when I moved out here to LA, I was still talking about this photographer even though I didn't really know him like that. So I always believed in him being out here, especially when I moved out here. I was like, yo, you belong in LA. And he's like, oh, well, like LA's dope, but I don't know. Usually I feel like people, he has kids too. And sometimes it's harder. From Chicago.
Oh, from Chicago.
Yeah, he's from Chicago. So, man, I convinced him. I was like, yo, just come. You can stay at my house. Like, we gonna figure this out. Like, I feel like you belong in Chicago. So I had him link up with somebody that was going to pay him some great money, but that just didn't work out. But he was like, yo, I still want to come out here. I'm just going to figure it out because he does have his photography stuff over there in Chicago. But he came, he stayed, and he made it fucking work. And one day we was on the balcony, and I was like, yo, like, who you should shoot? He was like, who? I was like, Chris Brown. You should shoot Chris Brown. When I shit you not, like a week later, because we're big on the high
Manifested
vibration.
that shit. Hell yeah.
Manifestation. We would talk about, look, you should shoot this, you should shoot
And
that.
then it happens. Boom, boom, boom.
A week later, he connected with Chris Brown to somebody, and he was able to shoot 11:11.
Let's clap it up for that. Clap it up for that. Let's go. And that shit was all over the Chris
Right.
Brown tour. Those pictures were
He
fucking
killed it.
amazing.
Yeah, so I'll let him give you the whole rundown on the whole experience because, like, you know, supposedly like Chris Brown really doesn't like shooting like that, but he was able
I was surprised too. I was like,
rocking
oh shit.
for 12 hours.
Wow.
12 hours where it was so comfortable that he just, I'll let him tell the rest of the experience. But I actually got a 11:11 tatted. That was already like my number that I seen.
Yeah.
But I got 11:11 tatted for that moment that I was because I was there too.
That's so dope.
I was able to share that with someone that I believed can transition into LA and make his fucking mark. And he's still killing it. So shout outs to my guy.
Oh yeah,
Mastermind.
definitely. And you have a photo shoots you've done with him on your page, right?
Oh, that first one is one of my favorite ones. And
You
that,
guys shot that together?
you know what's crazy? Me and
The
Master,
first one, the white one.
Yeah, the first one. Every picture, every photo shoot we ever
Wow.
did might have been like
Fancy.
20 minutes.
Yeah,
Right?
that's how it
That's
is.
how it is with
Fucking
me and
bitch.
her.
We literally,
Fucking bitch.
I'm like,
she's
20
like, there's
minutes
too
is-
many good edits. I'm like,
real shit, like I'll be like, Mastermind, let's shoot real quick. He'd be like, all right, well, let's go out. And one thing about Mastermind that's really dope, that he can literally put anything, anywhere, he could shoot you in your bathroom and you'll be in the fucking universe.
We can see
Yeah.
that. This motherfucker be going hard with the edits. That's how Jules is too. She's very
He's me
creative.
in guy form.
Very
literally.
creative.
Yeah,
with
that's
the pictures.
dope. Y'all got to do some kind of collab. But yeah, we did that. I'm a brand ambassador for Fashion Nova, Boohoo Man, and a couple different brands. So, you know, me, I like to show a little personality, but you know, I show some
Oh, the
dick print here
cowboy
and there.
hat. Oh, hello.
You know,
Ow!
that's what they want
Oh
to see the
my
most.
gosh.
Like, I ain't gonna lie, that's how I built my you know, supporters. I call them my fams. You know,
Your fams?
my fams,
Ooh,
because
your
they hold me
fams.
down for real. I'd rather give them energy sometimes. And
Oh yeah, you got
Hey,
the.
I
We
appreciate
might have to
that.
censor this big
No,
ass
we
bulge.
don't. We don't
kidding, I'm
censor
kidding, I'm
nothing
kidding,
on
I'm
here.
it ain't too big.
Hey, but I appreciate
yeah,
that for you,
right.
even like giving your kudos to the people that you work with and like Mastermind and stuff. Because coming from a photographer, she's that type. Anywhere she goes, she's like, my photographer this, and so I
As you should.
like we love that.
Yeah.
Like we give it back, you know.
Right,
so
right.
it's so important to like to give people like their appreciation and like their flowers while they're here. You know.
Right.
I appreciate that.
I feel like all the pictures that we seen growing up before there was social media, I feel like all the movies that we seen, like these are people that's putting their arts and craft to make sure that movie looks good or that picture looks good. You know, a model ain't a model. I feel like anybody can be a model. It takes that photographer to bring out that best side of you. And I always give my shout outs to the photographer because, like, you know, it's not hard to find someone that looks good, but it's harder to find a photographer that can really catch you on your best.
Exactly.
You
You
know what it is too? It's you guys have a bond. So
Right.
me and her, as soon as me and her have never been in an argument ever. She's one of my best friends. We became best friends because
Dope.
we have this creative energy. Like I cannot see her for months. And every time I see her, I'm like, bro, you know what? You're actually one of my close friends. We talk about everything. That's how we manifested this podcast together.
It's beautiful.
You know, it really is so fucking dope. But I really love you, bitch. She's one of the coolest bitches
Oh,
that
yeah,
we're
I'm
like
about to
on some
cry.
alien like vibes. Like we don't care. We just, you know, brush it off. Like
Soul
those are
sister.
special type of people
It's just so
that
it's
you
a-
come across.
It's like a soulmate, like a soul tie.
Yeah,
that you
it
have to
is.
somebody, you know. And regardless of y'all being attracted to each other sexually, it's more of a
We're not attracted to each other
No,
sexually.
I'm saying-
Wait a
Yes, I
second.
no, y'all.
She is.
Yes, you are.
Yeah, I am. Scissor me right
No,
now.
I'm saying y'all attracted to each other like spiritually, and like
Yes,
that makes y'all some dope ass friends. You know, like me and my friends, like we connect on different levels
That's
that
true.
you just can't find anywhere. So like I'm just learning as I get older. I'm 34 now, you know, and I've actually been out of jail for shit since 2018, which is the
Love that.
longest.
No.
That's
Yeah,
dope.
and
I love
I'm
that.
breaking it.
I'm gonna take a shot for that.
Take a
Same.
shot. Take a shot.
Cheers.
I don't drink
Cheers to
no more
that.
because drinking.
My brother was locked up. He just got out after 20 fucking years.
Damn.
I just interviewed him on the podcast too. It was lit. But
All right, tell them let's make a chi-chi together.
what?
Let's make some fried rice.
Some fried rice.
Like, yo, we're going to the podcast and make some fried rice.
But you know what I always realized too, like just tapping back into the thing, like the fact that you guys connected, you and Mastermind, like me and her have this like bond. You guys need each other. Like you as a creative visual person, me as like the model or the whatever the fuck,
muse.
the muse. Like once you find that right person, that's how you guys really level each other up. Even with artists that find the right person to do their music videos.
Right.
If you find that right connection, you are going to pop the fuck off. The energy speaks for itself. You know what I'm saying? And then it sucks, like if something happens and like you try shooting with other people and it's just not the same, you're like, damn, this is the standard that I'm at right now. It's like, even with the vibes, it's not just the standard. Because of course, I can meet people that are amazing at what they do, but if your personality's trash, I'm never going to work with you, period.
I believe.
I'm big on vibes, big on the Fredo vibes. You know what I'm saying?
And we're and we're just the same as you. Like we just be ourselves and we just fuck with it. Like I'm lit. I'm like out there and she's out there too. And I'm like, oh, this is like a nice
This
blend.
bitch is cool. Fuck yeah, I am.
Right. But then you might have some of these prisky ass women that just like
Yeah.
are just like, ew, why are you being so like
That's why I don't have a lot of girlfriends, because it's like,
Oh,
bitch,
no,
you
they're
worried
messy
about the
out
wrong
here.
things. They just want to fuck all the celebrities. They want to make some
That's
money.
it.
They want to do this. And look, to each their own. I'll have fun with all types of people. You can be ratchet. You can go do this and that. But if you don't know how to turn it on and off and like
Code switch.
how to tap into some real shit and have real conversations with people, and it gets to the point where it's like kind of embarrassing. It's like, I can't hang out with you again. Like I just can't. You know what I'm saying? Like you don't know how to, they get too excited. They get too celebrity like thirsty. Like, oh my God, you see that person right there? Oh my God, can I take a picture? I'm like, I've never been that type of person. That's why I feel like I even have the friends that I have and the following that I have, because I'm not no thirsty
Same.
ass bitch.
No groupie. Have
Yeah.
you dealt with that like in friendships?
as friendships as far as what? Dealing with like someone that's like hating on you or like
Yeah,
giving you
I
weird
wanna know
energy?
that.
Anything that was not like a vibe that you meshed with.
I feel like for a long time I surrounded myself around people that I had no reason chilling with. You know, I found
what you
myself I'm an adapter. So I feel like where a lot of us lacked at a young age, and this is why we go through a lot of bumps in the road, is we don't initially take on a mentor, the right mentor. We think, oh, hey, hanging out with people that are just like me is going to make me feel better, but it's just like self-sabotaging. You should always chill with somebody that's doing better than you. You should always want to elevate and have conversations. Like some of my best friends here in LA, and I know y'all know who Jason Lee is. He's my mentor. He's my best friend out here, and he's one of them. And even though I haven't known him for that long, every time I'm around this man, I learn something.
Yeah.
So to me, it helped me elevate myself out here. My boy Aubrey Banks over there, he's another guy who I learned a lot from. He picked me up from the airport. He poured into me with knowledge, and whether it might be about credit or holding myself to a certain standard out here in LA, he's another mentor. You know, instead of hanging out with people that just enjoy just partying and being around that life that I don't know, it just doesn't hit the same for me no more.
It doesn't.
Because I think I've been partying for so long, since I was like 14, 15 years old, and I was drinking at that age too, that it's just like, all right, I'm here in LA. LA is not cheap. I literally went from paying, I had a 3-bedroom and a bathroom with a nice parking space and all that. I was paying only $1,200 where I was from. I had like 4 cars and a motorcycle. I was like just tricking my money out, you know.
Come out here, that shit about 4 bands for one bedroom.
Listen. My townhouse now is $5,000 a month, but you know, I came across a good space. But yeah, I've been fortunate to keep working. You know, a lot of people, you have to keep yourself hustling. If not, you're gonna come out to LA and you're gonna get spit the fuck out. I'm gonna tell y'all, anybody's listening to this podcast right now, don't come over here with your bogus ass hustling energy and think that you're a hustler and think you're gonna finesse people. You're gonna be finessed, spit out, you might fuck around, be homeless, and you're gonna get sent back to where the fuck you need to be
Exactly.
at.
That's what I was saying earlier. Remember? It will chew you up and spit you out real quick.
Chew you up and spit you out. Now I've been fortunate enough to continuously work, you know, and I don't have a manager, I don't have an agency I work with. I locked in brands by myself. Why? Because closed mouths don't get fed. And when it comes down to reaching out to, we have so much utilization of like ChatGPT, or if you can't talk or deliver a message, you might want to, go to ChatGPT, like, hey, how do I propose a
ChatGPT,
What's
we
that?
was just talking about. That's
Explain
the AI
that.
shit where you
That's
like
AI.
type in
Oh, right.
something and then it gives you an explanation, or you can do a bunch of shit on there.
Yeah, just don't make it harder for yourself nowadays. Like, and I just had to tell somebody last night, my boy AD, he was like, hey, how do you reach out to these brands? I'm like, bro, you just pitch yourself.
DM them. Yeah, message
I said
them.
influencers, creators, social media has become the commercials, the advertisement. I said, there's bigger social media sensations than there are celebrities nowadays.
No, that's
Like,
facts.
way bigger, and celebrities hate it. And they're like despising, but now they're using Kai Cenat and a whole bunch of these people to promote their shit, even like the biggest.
But the difference is with these actors and people, maybe their real personality is kind of trash, and they're good at putting on a role, playing a role.
Yeah.
I've noticed this with some people, like that's why. And then there's some artists and individuals that have the personality, that have the demeanor,
sure.
where you're gonna be popping forever no matter what you do.
For sure.
It just really depends. Like that's, you know, you could weed out the people who's, you know,
Right.
fake
Also,
or who's not.
I kind of believe hustle beats talent sometimes, because you could be
It
really
does.
talented
It
and not
does.
even use your potential. So like I be telling people,
Yep.
like, you have so much talent, go out. Even myself, like, go out there and do that, because all these little
Right.
kids, they don't have that much talent as me, but they're passing me up because, you know, I'm not to my fullest potential.
Right.
You know what I mean?
And you probably still ain't at your fullest potential.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Like, we're still young. Like, to me, being 34, about to be 35, like, I'm still young and I still look good and I still feel good. And my
That's
energy
right.
still
That's
resonates
right.
on a,
That's right.
I don't settle for like, listen, my son's over there, my 15-year-old son that I moved to LA.
I know. Look at him
and-
over there, little model boy. What's
Yeah,
up?
my
Okay,
son's-
move to LA
right,
from where?
from Pennsylvania. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so he was just over there with his mom for the summer, because, you know, now I'll send him over there for the summer.
Mm-hmm.
But now, you know, he's about to be 16. He's a Valentine's Day boy, and I'm like,
Valentine's Day?
Yeah, he was born on
Oh
Valentine's
my
Day.
gosh.
Yeah, so,
what a cute little present.
Yeah, and
What a cute Valentine's Day gift.
and I'm like, damn, I don't think you're going back to PA, not until I feel like I'm able to instill what I want to instill in you, because it's my duty as his dad to make sure he doesn't go down the same steps that I went through. And, you know, most motherfuckers don't move out of town and bring their kids with them, or even try to reach back. They're like, oh, well, we're going to figure it out. It might be like 5-6 years later. But I reached out for my son in a year later. Like, I'm like, not that I reached out like we wasn't talking, but
But you're
I'm
like,
yo, you're
come
coming
out here. Yeah.
And then his mom was like, both my son's mothers was like, all right, yeah, you
Please give me a break.
take, you know, and it was a lot with me trying to figure it out in LA still and be a dad. You know, I did get in a relationship right away out here too, which I didn't fucking expect.
You don't plan on
I'm
it,
like,
but it happens because you look good and you act cool. You're a cool motherfucker.
But it was like right away, the first couple weeks I was already in a relationship.
They ready to
Literally
snatch your
for
ass up.
2 years, it was an amazing relationship. I grown a lot. She helped me grow a lot in like the relationship. And, you know, at times I'd be like, I don't deserve her, but she helped me like she helped me like not become crazy out here in LA. So like I enjoy that phase in my life. And like I said, I'm forever embedded in her because like of how much she kept me like in the loop. And she took care of me as like a woman, you know, not like financially, I didn't need all that, but she was just a team player, which I don't know. I feel like
That's what's up.
just because you move forward and you're not together no more doesn't mean you cannot. Like, big ups to her. Big ups to her.
Yeah.
'Cause she,
Right.
you know,
I
Y'all
don't know
have
who
kids
she is,
together?
but it sounds amazing.
no kid together. No kid together.
But a woman that can hold you down like that and not be like jealous of what you do and try to like push you to be a better person and to go for your goals and dreams, that's a respectable person. And even for me, I might not date somebody anymore, but if you know, I've dated people where it's like, you know, maybe our life was just going different ways, but we still have like respect and love for each other. That's a good thing to have.
Yeah.
And it's even like, I don't know, how many kids do you have? You have
5.
You have 5 kids.
Yeah,
Wow.
5 kids.
That was something I want to tap in on too later. We could talk about that later, but like I feel like co-parenting even is such an important thing. Like, what example do you want to be? So like even with my co-parenting situation, I only have 1 kid. He's 5, but it's just hard. Like I'm the one that's like, okay, what example do I want to set in this co-parenting relationship or with just certain relationships in my life, period? You got to be the example you want to set, you know?
I believe that to a fault. Okay.
What does that mean?
Because
To a fault?
I believe that just because you're an amazing parent or just because, you know, you're set, there's obviously qualities you want to set into your child, but you have no control of what they're going to do as an adult. Like
Correct.
you literally, to me,
I'm talking about the foundation with the parents. That was more
the
my
foundation
thing.
with the parents.
It starts there because that's going to affect your child.
It does.
That's the part I was
Sometimes
talking
you
about.
just can't control that though.
Yeah, you can't control the other person, but you can be a good example and not let it bother you and your life and your destiny.
Well, yeah, you have to be a whole nother level of like just when it comes to like dealing with when you co-parent with people that you either wasn't in love with, barely even knew, it really didn't even fuck with. You know what I'm saying? Like it doesn't take a lot to have a child with somebody. That literally
Right.
can be done in a minute. You know, but to raise a child with someone that you don't know, and usually when you're on that high and it feels good originally, that shit can come crashing down fucking bad. And thank God that out of, my kids' mothers, that I didn't deal with one that was like just trying to destroy me.
Yeah, thank God for that, because that shit is, whew.
I can only imagine what some men deal with, and like I said.
And women too.
Well, women too. Yeah, there's a lot of shit going on with women now and their baby dads taking kids. Listen, I don't, the world's crazy right now. But I've been fortunate enough to at least keep a decent relationship with each one of my kids' mothers. And my kids know each other. And
That's
my
amazing.
kids' moms, like, they bring my kids around each other. So, like, we built
because you set that foundation too.
I can't even give myself that.
You can't, because it's like
I can't.
You're grown though, and you got to give yourself a little bit of credit. For how you handle things as a man and as a father. If they respect how you handle your kids and being in your kids' life, women we really like are thank you. Like me and my baby daddy we fucked twice and had a baby. We don't get along all the time, but guess what? We're there for our kids, and I respect him for that. Just because me and you don't agree on everything, I respect the fact that you're in your kids' lives, and I'll never take that from him ever.
Yeah.
Right. So they respect you for that. Whatever you want to say,
but
they might not say it verbally all the time. But trust me, women are.
I've been blessed with some cool ass baby moms. Like,
shout out to the cool ass baby moms and baby daddies out there.
Shout out to everybody that listen. Peace is one thing. Like when you co-parent, like peace is very, very important. Like. Because nobody really suffers but the kid, or somebody's bank account. Like I can only imagine like being with somebody and then like, damn, the shit I be hearing what some of these men be dealing with. I'm like, what the fuck? Like I don't feel like a woman deserves half a nigga's money. If she didn't,
I don't either.
There's a lot. We'll talk about that. We're gonna talk about that another time. But there is peace in my life when it comes to that. And like I said, I was fortunate enough to, when my kids' moms, my son's moms, was able to give me my sons, and my youngest son decided to stay. When he went back to see his mom was like, I want him for like a little longer. I'm like, all right, when he drives you crazy, he'll have a room for you.
Which will happen.
Yeah.
How old are they?
13.
Oh, you have 5 sons.
No, I have 2 boys and 3 girls.
Okay, what are their ages?
So I got 2 15-year-olds. They're 5 days apart. So I have hood twins. They're literally
girls or boys?
One, my son right there, and then his sister. they're literally one was born on Valentine's Day, and my daughter was born on my mom's
Different
birthday.
moms?
Different moms.
So you was just out here, you was getting it.
I was in the streets.
I'm not trying to call you out for your shit, but
it's honest. I was young and I was horny, and where I come from, there wasn't nothing to do. So there was nothing to do. I wasn't
At
entertained.
least they weren't cousins or something weird or like best friends. Imagine they were best friends. And like, I just seen this TikTok where this girl was like, so my husband got my best friend and my little sister pregnant. We all had a baby at the same time. I was like, what in the fuck kind of weird ass country ass shit is this? This is fucking horrible.
That's one of them countries they be having like 10 people in the whole sometimes they're like, then it was only 1,000 people in this whole, I'm like, what the fuck?
Right.
Imagine just growing up around 1,000 people. But yeah, I do come from a very small city. So like when I started doing the social media, nobody.
You're the finest one in the city. All the bitches wanted.
We all
what's
trying
crazy?
to get
Did you look like that? Were you tatted and everything?
Yeah, I've been tatted for a while.
You look good without the tats.
Yeah, but that tattoos have nothing. I've like grew into more of like, I don't know. I've always been the guy with the girls since I was a kid.
So you have big dick energy, BDE. It's the energy.
See, I feel like when I was younger, I'm just a hopeless romantic. So I was like super sweet, but I was always cute. Like I always cute. The girls used to go crazy over me.
So you had to choose if you wanted to be a piece of shit or a good guy or in between. You get to choose that. When you look good and you know that from a young age, even I knew this. I'm like, I gotta choose what type of person I want to be. And I'm a hippie, trippy, flippy ass, dope ass bitch. And I've never been a piece of shit either. That's what makes you more beautiful. That's why you have the following. That's why you keep growing. Yeah. Because people can see the realness in you. You know what I'm saying? Like.
Yeah. Well, you know what? Some situation may be a piece of shit.
Yeah. Right. We
just to be super transparent, like, I broke women's heart left and right. And like, I'm just not the person to be kept for too long. And I'm at the age where it's like, all right, maybe enjoy me for the time you can enjoy me for. And then, hey, it doesn't.
I feel like that too.
You don't have to marry the one that you don't have to put so much right away and expectations when you meet somebody. Mm-hmm. Sometimes you might just have the greatest sex.
Just
Sometimes
enjoy it. Once you get older, you realize that. Like when you're younger, you want to you meet somebody, you're like, oh, we're in love. Oh, we vibe so well. But as I'm older, I'm like, I don't care if you go and hook up with other girls. I don't own you. If you meet another woman that somewhere else and you guys vibe with her, who am I to tell you can't enjoy that? That's how I feel at the age of 35. Yeah. Okay, I'm 35 now.
I don't get that lucky though.
Well,
Like every woman
you
wants
ain't
to
never
keep
met
me.
me.
No, I feel like I'm here for a good time, not a long time.
But you know why I started thinking like that too? Is me, and I've always dated dudes that like maybe they're broke or that nobody knows who they are. I didn't give a fuck. I like people that are broken. I know that I'm drawn to people that are broken because I grew up broken. So that's something that I've always had to. Not even just that. It's just like I feel for people. Like when, you know, I hear people's stories. I don't care if you're a vibe and we get along great. I'm not judging you for anything else other than that. Right. And then maybe I get digmatized and I fall in love and it's not.
Maybe.
But maybe just a little bit sometimes. But it's different for a woman. Like, I don't know. Like now that I'm 35, I've dated people or been involved with people that maybe are some more on like, I don't want to use the word celebrity because that's lame as fuck. But you know, they're just more open-minded. Maybe people that are like polyamorous or have different mindsets.
Yeah.
They've kind of rubbed off on me to be like, you know, if you met me when I was 25, I was super jealous and protective and this and that. And now at the age of 35, I'm like, boy, if you want to go hook up with whoever the fuck, you can fuck my best friend if you want to, as long as I can watch. And also just don't lie to me. That's all I just don't lie to me. Because once you start lying, I'll give you the pass. I'll be like, hey, even if you want to bring another girl in a relationship, I might be down for that. I don't want to go fucking with other dudes. Right. I'm a one dick at a time type of person. Right. But I understand like men's urge for women. I think women are beautiful. I'm not lesbian, but I'll fuck the shit out of any bad bitch any fucking day of the week.
Bam, bam, bam.
Okay, bam, bam, bam. Sorry. Hey, cover your ears over there. What did you say?
Oh, no, he's holding
But you know what I'm saying? I just at the point where it's like, I feel like we have a soulmate in every part of the world. I feel like I don't own you. And like, if we're dating and talking and fucking around, I already know it's I want to be the cool bitch where you can tell me about your experiences. Now, if we're like a year in and like, it's like, oh, we want to just be committed to each other, that's a different conversation. But getting to know somebody, it's like, bro, you know how many backups everybody has in their fucking phone? You're dumb if you don't think that a man or a woman on both ends has at least 6 to 10 backups right away that they can hit up. Like
not everybody does though.
Yes, they do. No. Yes, you do. If you really think about it, there's somebody when you start feeling sad, there's somebody in your phone that you're going to hit up that's going to make you. Yes, always.
But not everybody.
Always.
She's
cat.
No. Let me tell you something.
Always.
Because people
let us know in the comments. Is this true or not?
It's not. It's not because I think people look at me and like, oh, you probably have a bunch of girls that you probably date, whatever.
There's
and I'm
people
like,
that you flirted
really
with or fuck that you're going to hit up and talk to that might be your friends. That you're like, this is my friend, but we fucked before.
But see, it's levels to the shit. It's levels to the shit, you know? Because I feel that. Like, I feel like back in the day, I wanted to head up somebody up when I'm feeling like those lonely feelings. But I made a decision. I made a choice. So I'm going to be that person for myself.
It's not that you can't be faithful. No, you can be faithful. But
I don't have backups.
If something doesn't work, there's always those people. It might not even be a backup where it's a fucking thing. It might be a backup as somebody that you feel comfortable with, but that you flirt with. That you know how you have those friends. It's like, I wish I could fuck you, but I'm just not going to because I don't want to ruin our friendship.
Yeah, I know exactly what that
I have a lot of those. So like even some of those. And like I've dated dudes where they're like, you can't be friends with this guy or this guy because they just know like, and we don't even have, maybe we never did anything physical, but it's like still like, oh, this is my best friend because this that motherfucker.
But some people don't have a backup in their point of life. Like I'm in the point of life where I don't care to.
Not like a backup, but like more like there's a line waiting.
You get what I'm saying?
Somebody's waiting.
Somebody's waiting.
Maybe, but I don't really care for it. Like maybe, you know.
As soon as you put I'm single, they're gonna be like bloop, 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 bloop. You know, like this.
Oh yeah.
Let me know, y'all. Hit me up because it's dry. It's real dry.
It's just dry as fuck.
The world is crazy. Social media has ruined relationships. To me,
I don't think that.
It has. I haven't had dick in 6 months.
I think people ruin relationships and use the tool of Instagram.
You're right. No, people have
because back in the day, where were they meeting people at? The grocery store. So were you gonna blame the grocery store?
People at? Where do we do?
The grocery store is a tool. Instagram is a tool, and you don't. I feel like stop blaming Instagram for people cheating.
It's not social.
That's your problem.
It's people. People ruined the fucking earth. Whatever. It's Adam and Eve started it when the bitch ate the apple.
When the bitch ate the apple.
Hold on. Let's
not get into no religious shit too much. We're not getting deep into no weird ass conversations on the Playroom.
I'm just saying, like they already set us up. Even
Who's
with
they?
The world has set us up with the Bible to tell us that, hey,
we all know Jesus is black. Okay, first of all, Jesus is not white.
Hey, listen, I just know the world is beautiful, and that's where I'm gonna stick at. But
let's not get into that conversation. It's too deep. It's too much.
Yeah, it is too much. I really don't do religious conversations.
We're not talking about no politics. We're not talking about religion.
Yeah, no. But we're not going to blame social media for ruining relationships either. The people ruin their relationships and use social media as a tool. That's what I personally believe. I'm like, stop being own your shit. You got a fucking problem. You have a problem going in people's DMs. You have a problem.
I don't you know what I just can't stand? We all got fucking a lot of problems. I'll tell you right now.
I be scrolling. I be like, damn.
But listen, like I said, it goes back to being honest. If you're honest and open and you're not trying to control somebody, if I meet you and we go on a date and we vibe, I don't fucking own you.
Nah.
I don't own you and you don't own me.
Bingo.
So as long as we're respectful and we're grown, there's a difference. All these young ass dudes try to holler at me like 25 years old. I'm like,
how they be hollering at you?
Know,
What they be saying?
they just want to hang out. They want to take me on dates. They want to do this, that. And I'm like, bro, you're too young for me. They're like, age is just a number. I'm like, that's what I used to say at your age. Now I'm 35. Motherfucker, you have no idea how much I've grown in the last 10 years. Right. You can always look back at how much you've grown, but you don't know at that age. You always think you're so grown and you know everything. Like, no, stop trying to slide in my DMs. If you're 25, please stop. Because I can't deal with it.
No, I feel that.
I get it though. At my age now, it's like I don't even think what can me and a 20-year-old or 25 like what can we really talk about?
Right.
You know, and I don't want
the sex might be good, but that's about it. And then they fall in love and they get controlling and they haven't been through the same things that you've been through.
Yeah, they get crazy though. I
can't stand with it. I can't stand an insecure motherfucker. Be confident who you are. You don't own nobody, first of all. And when you date somebody, let it be fun. Take your time to get to know somebody. I got to travel with you. I got to see how you are when you're mad. I got to see how you are when you're sad. I got to see how you react to me when I'm feeling emotional or on my period or whatever the fuck it is. You know, because a bitch has...
Our relationship is a lot. And I think it takes time to build that relationship with somebody because...
Even as friends, friendships are a lot. It takes a long time to build those friendships too. A relationship to me, when people say relationship, I don't think of just like boyfriend and girlfriend or like couples. I think of like friendships, family, any type of relationship. It's hard.
I get it. I had the same best friends since first grade. And I just convinced them to move out here.
I thought we were best friends now though. I'd be added to the list.
Yeah, I got to add you to the list. But I convinced him to move out here. So he took the initiative jump. And
wait, I seen that. Who is it?
My friend Jesse.
I think I seen that.
Yeah.
Is that the one that's like the model and he's like the tall? Is that? Oh, maybe that's somebody you represent.
You're talking about Rain. Rain.
Yeah.
Nah, Rain is someone that has been like.
Okay, just kidding. But I did see somebody. You're like, oh, I brought my friend out here and like made him move out here, whatever.
Yeah, my best friend came out here, and it's been the best decision he's made for himself, you know. And like I said, I see people self-sabotage from a distance. And, you know, like I said, coming from a small city, people won't understand anything about a big city. And they think they got it all figured out and they're just living this life, popping their $200 bottles and you know, just being in their little circle. And like everybody's fucking each other. Like when I look back at my city that I used to, like, I'm disgusted about like how much relationships of people is fucking with people who they were boys with and girls or their friends. It's just like a circle. It's disgusting.
Use a condom.
To me, it's like there's more world out there.
Right.
Go fucking if you're like going to South Beach every year is not a vacation.
It might be for some people though, but I will say there's more use a condom.
There, though.
Just use a condom.
To me, there's more out there.
Please.
Well, yeah, use a condom.
If I'm dating, that's one thing I will say. If I'm dating a guy, respectfully, if you are gonna be out here fucking other bitches, and I'm like, hey, that's cool. Just use a condom, please. I don't need you mixing.
There's still soul ties in that though too.
There's soul ties, but like, guess what? I'm saying like, if we have a mutual agreement.
Yeah. And
now, hey, even if you did meet a girl and you end up like, she's a fucking vibe and I actually have feelings for her, who am I to say, oh, you can't feel like that type of way? Like, you should be happy for people. That's why, you know, doing shrooms and certain things in my life and like opening up. And I moved out when I was 13, lost both my parents at a young age. Like all these experiences have made me who I am today. That's why I'm saying like, I feel like people are drawn to me for a certain type of reason. Even on my Instagram, you don't really see my personality a lot. That's why I'm like, okay, let's start this podcast.
Right.
I can open up to people more. And like the way I think I always felt is different, but I always just put a certain image out online. But I'm way deeper and like more, you know, I just think differently. Yeah. I'm very thoughtful, very organic.
You're very considerate.
Don't panic.
Too. It's organic. But I want to go back into that where you said soul ties. Like, so when you're intimate with somebody, you make that soul exchange like that.
My problem sometimes is I treat every woman the same that I connect with. And then a woman that I might have been with for like a year or something, like, fuck, I'm a Libra. I'm a lover. I know how to, like, I just settle into that moment. That's just who I am. So a woman might take that, oh, you're treating a bitch that you just, that's just who I am. The same way I opened door for you and gave you flowers when I first met you. If I meet somebody else, I'm going to do the same thing.
We take it personal.
Women take it personal.
Why? I don't give a fuck what y'all take personal at this point because I'm going to just be me. If you decide, hey, if you see these red flags. As long as
you being a gentleman.
If you see these red flags and you decide to take a nigga on like me, know what it comes with. And if you make that choice, don't try to drive me crazy. Like I'm crazy. You're crazy for dealing with me.
What are your green flags?
My green flags?
Yeah, what are your green flags?
I'm a provider. I know, like, that's good.
Yeah,
Green
that's
flags
a
are
green
good.
flag. Yeah.
I'm a provider. I know how to make women laugh. I know how to hold a conversation. I'm like attentive.
Yeah, you do.
I know how to buy. Like I literally know how to.
Do you
like,
consider yourself like a gentleman? Like you're romantic?
I am a gentleman. I am romantic. I'm all of that. I know how to use my hands. I know how to change a tire, but I know how to take you on some fancy dates. Like I know how to do all of that. I'm literally a well-versed individual.
Yeah, I feel like the same way with me too. And I don't want to just toot my own fucking horn, but as a woman, I'm pretty fucking well-rounded. I know how to treat a man fucking amazing. But finding that it's almost like I almost be scared to like show like all those sides of myself when I first meet somebody, because it's like I know you're gonna fall in love. Like if I don't just fuck, like we're gonna make love and we're gonna go together after.
Right.
Like I want to make out
too.
with you. Like I want to give you a back massage. Like I want to treat you good. Like I want to do your laundry and all these things. But only if you deserve it. Because once I start seeing like some ugly sides to you, then I'm like, nah. Then I just go into my little hermit crab shell. Yeah. And then whatever. But it's hard. Dating in LA is trash, first of all. You're lucky that you found somebody that you, I mean, I have dated in LA before. I've been out here for 10 years. I've had some long, like 2-year relationships and this and that. Every time I get single, somebody tries to snatch me up. But since I've had a kid, it's been so hard. I have my son 5 days a week. And then my off time, I'm working. I'm just working. And it's like, I get lonely sometimes. I'm like, damn, how can I even meet people? Like, I don't really go out no more. I don't go to clubs no more. I'm not in the scene like that. And it's just fucking hard. Like, so it's like, but I just focus on work, you know? But as a woman, I feel like I sometimes I miss that like companionship. Like, I just want to cuddle with somebody. I don't need to even hook up. Like, I just want to cuddle and watch movies and then make out. And then you can go home to your house and I have my own house. And then it's fine. Like, I'll decorate my place how I want. It looks cute and everything. And then you go do that.
I like the separate house thing now.
Yeah,
I don't know if I can live. I lived with, see, my thing with me though is like we meet, we have sex, we're together. It's been like that.
I was just gonna ask you,
because they don't want to leave you. They're like, oh yeah, no.
When I tell you, I don't like. Listen, my homies used to be like, yo, I got this bitch I've been fucking for a while and shit. Like we have that relationship. I'm like, why don't I get that lucky? Like it's literally, I can't. If we fucking once, we're like in a relationship, and it's like, oh, I love you. What the fuck? Like
you know what's funny? We were just talking about that in another episode. We were like, sometimes when I hook up with a dude, I might because I'm like a new age hippie, like I said. Let's say I might be like, yo, tell me you love me just for fun, but I don't really mean it like on some psycho shit.
A psycho.
Just for fun.
Psycho. Like, yeah, like tell me you love me. Oh my God. But I'm not like all like, oh no, tell me you fucking love me. Do you mean it? Like there's a difference. Like I'm really like a light person when it comes to
I've had someone
shit.
tell me that.
Psychos are still like, hee hee. Like psychos don't have to be like, yo.
Tell me.
I don't know. Women,
like if we're fucking, like it turns me on. I'm like, no, tell me you fucking love me.
Well,
I love you, and then afterward, it's like, get the fuck out of my house.
Well, you like you like that about yourself, so you know your turn-ons in that moment might make you climax, so that you're literally telling the man, hey, I need you to do this. That's to take me there so I can hit
not
that
even
moment.
that. Sometimes I'm like toxic, but I don't like the word. I don't like being toxic now, but like there's certain things about me where I'm like, okay, I'm like toxic, but it's fun. Like it's like a fun toxic, not like I'm gonna ruin your life, but like let's just have fun.
But why do you think that's toxic for somebody to tell you?
Because that's just the term. No, that's what I think when I tell people.
Well, I think you should change your perspective because I think that you just want
maybe it's
that
the word.
feeling.
If you don't like that word, then say that. Okay, toxic.
Yeah.
You don't like the word toxic. People either you can like joke about things and like they get it, or they don't get it and they overanalyze it. Like her, she overanalyzed everything. And it's like, girl, it's not that serious.
No, but I mean, like, it's not.
I know
always
who
toxic,
I could talk to like that and who I can't though. Like, there's certain people where it's like I'm not gonna. I show difference. I'm like a chameleon, caterpillar, and different. I can be, in a room full of like bosses with suits on, or I could be around this people or that whatever, and just adapt.
Right, but I don't think it's like a toxic thing because I've had somebody tell me you love me, and me as the
I'm a lover girl.
I didn't think you're being toxic
like,
because you're telling me to tell you that. I thought like you just want love, and that's just the type of person you are. Like I didn't think that of you, so it's like it's sad for me to be like, dang, you think you're toxic by saying that? I just think like you're just a lovable person.
But see, I'm saying toxic in a funny way in that moment, not in like I don't like no real toxic shit, like trying to ruin my life and arguing every day, and oh my God, the last dude I just dated was they put on the front, they try to like play the part, they see what you do online, all the guys like want to date me, like, oh yeah, like you're obviously you see what the fuck I do, you see what type of pictures I take, and then now a few months in You're jealous of every single person who likes my photo. You're jealous of all my guy friends. You're jealous of this. When I have to go to an event and network with people, you don't want me to smile at anyone. You think if I smile at somebody, like I just want to, it's like, bro, what? Like I can't deal with that type of energy. I'm sure you deal with that too because you have a, you know, I feel like you're extroverted, but also introverted. I could see that about you.
I'm an ambivert. So,
is that a word?
Yes, both.
What's it called?
Ambivert.
It sounds like Amber Alert.
Yeah. No.
Ambivert?
That's ambivert. A-M-B-I-vert.
I never heard of that.
So that's basically you're an introvert, but you flourish as an extrovert
you
as
know
well.
what? Okay, you know what you're like, what's it called? Is it your sex type? I'm like asexual. Like I gotta like how somebody thinks. Is that what it was?
Yes.
Or is it demisexual? Asexual?
Oh, that's
where I like somebody's, I have to like your personality to want to even fuck you.
Demisexual, yeah. That's demisexual. That's someone who needs to, you need to explore you mentally and then feel that. I'm the same way.
Okay. Yeah, because I could think you're fucking fine as fuck, but I'm still not gonna like fuck you unless like I really like your personality and like really can connect you on some type of level. I just can't. Like there's people that just are horny and they just fuck just to fuck. I've never been that person ever.
It's crazy because I dealt with whores back in the day and I'm like, damn, I'm not built for whores.
Wait, say context. What do you mean by whores?
Like bitches that just want to fuck.
Like they just are horny.
I'll be the nigga that pull up. I'm like, let's have a conversation.
Oh, look at him.
And they were like, damn, I just want to fuck. And I'm like, hold on.
Really? You get treated like that? Like a piece of meat?
Nah, well, you know.
They see the print in the boxers. That's what it is.
Yeah, I just feel like.
Imagine it. Okay, you wouldn't act the way you acted. This is the philosophy that I have in my freaking head.
I have big dick energy as a woman. So, but this is just the energy. But you actually have a really,
we could see it. We could see it on Instagram. Everyone could see it on Instagram. We see the print. We know you're slanging D. You know what I'm saying? But if you had a little ass shrimp dick, your personality would not be the same.
Nah, I don't know. I don't know. I think
you would not have this personality. If you had a little dick, you would be acting so different. You don't think so, but you would.
I don't know. I feel like the way I connect with a woman and the way I touch a woman.
It's because you look good and you have a big dick.
Yeah, but it doesn't have nothing. Like,
I'm telling you right now as a woman.
I literally just, I'm telling you as a man, I don't know. I just feel like, me, I always been like a kisser my whole life.
Me too.
I feel
don't say that.
My kissing is like so like.
If we can't make out good, you're done. Get the fuck out.
Yeah,
I can't even start because I don't know how to finish.
That's like my biggest turn on is kissing. Like I swear to God, kissing.
Yeah, I'm a kisser. So like my kissing, that might get me by. Like if I didn't have a big dick, my kissing would.
But you have both, so that's what I'm saying. That's why you can be a little bit more of like kind of like an asshole.
Yeah.
Have you been a whore?
Oh, yes.
I don't think I ever, no.
Because he's calling a girl a whore for who he links up and they're like, I want to fuck. So have you linked up with a girl and you're like, I want to fuck?
I'm not a good, I'm never
When you were
been a
younger?
good, I've never been a good, I've been in relationships my whole life since I was 9.
So you never had a one night stand or nothing?
Oh no, I had one night stand.
So you have
since you were 9.
I've been in relationships since I was 9. I was like having sex and at a young
9
age.
years old?
Yeah, because I grew up in the hood. And like I grew up in an area
them
where
hood bitches will get you quick.
I had some experiences. Yeah, I think I ate pussy the first time I was probably like 11.
Hold on, I have a 13-year-old. Hold on.
Well, yeah.
No, but hey, it's real. My ex that I told you was super toxic. He had the same situation. Grew up in the hood. His mom's best friend was like hooking up with him when he was like 13.
Oh no, yeah. It's just, to me, it's just like a whole bunch of kids running around sexual, and I had a lot to do as far as like be outside, but I always was like into girls, and like I was always into girls. And
I could only hear.
So you know how you play house,
yeah,
or hump tag, or
hide and go get it.
Hide and go get it. All of that. We used to play with that. I'm like, yo, what horny fucking business was me and my boys doing at a young age? And I was like, why the fuck was I so horny? I don't know if all the Animal Planet I used to watch or National Geographic.
The Animal Planet.
Yo, I'm telling you, I'm like, what in the fucking, like, it just didn't
do it like they do on the Discovery Channel.
Now I'm looking at my kids growing up, and like, I couldn't even fan them thought with my daughters, and like my sons, I'd be having to tell them like, yo, just relax.
Just use a condom.
Just relax. Please. No, just don't have sex.
That might be the nice thought for you to have, but at least be protected.
Just don't talk to nobody.
Worst case, just focus on like.
Worst case scenario, use protect. Don't get nobody pregnant at the age of 13.
Like
if you can like not do that. If my son did that, I don't know what I would do.
98% of relationships that go from that young age like that, and they grow like they're not together. Like it doesn't last. So I feel like women. Listen, me now, I know I know what I possess. Like I feel like now in these past couple years, now I know what the fuck I possess as a man. So I'm like, all right, now it makes sense why some women might want to keep me. And I'm like, before I didn't really understand, but I know about the feeling part, but I figured out that I am an overall great person and I know how to hit like almost every mark, you know? Mm-hmm. And I just know now, like, I gotta be careful who the fuck I connect with.
And who you let into your house. Once they see how you live and they see how you what you got going on.
I think the real house is in here.
No, it is, but also like I've noticed this about myself too. Like I don't have like the nicest fucking most expensive place, but I worked hard for what I have. And people, to me, it's like regular, it's whatever. But you know, for people like us, it's like once you invite somebody into your home, I'm very particular about the energy that's in my house too. Yeah. And it's like, oh, you see that I have like maybe this or that or whatever the fuck. And I don't live in no fucking mansion. Like I said, people think that on Instagram, you think whatever the fuck you want. But I worked hard for my shit. When people like that, you know, maybe they've been to your house first, but you haven't been to theirs. You don't see how they live and what they got going on. Yeah. That's a whole nother thing. Like they will be so attached to you. If they even see you have a nice fucking car, good luck getting rid of them. Literally. And you got good.
It's tough.
They're trying to trap you for life.
I know. I think I know how to avoid women nowadays. Like I don't.
How? What is it? What's the answer? What's the repellent?
I don't know. You know, social media, you might flirt with some people for like years and like you never meet up. Like sometimes I like having like a little, I realize like sometimes you never really want to meet some of these people in real life. It might take away that fantasy.
The fantasy. Mm-hmm. I feel
it might take away that fantasy and it keeps just that little, to me, like.
That's why I don't fuck people. Celebrities, all these celebrities want to fuck me. I'm like, no, I'd rather have the fantasy of fucking you than actually hook up with you because once but
let's be real. The celebrities out here are lame as fuck.
It is. But a lot of girls are clout chasing. For me, I'm proud of myself for not just being out here like I could hooked up with whoever the fuck. And so could you, as a man.
They do it for like the name blasting. Like,
girls are trying to get pregnant by a celebrity so they can get that back.
Yeah.
And I'm thank God I'm not.
Only like a few that really have money. Let's be honest. Because I'm doing better than a lot of celebrities, and it's just like, I don't know, it's just, it's tough out here for women, I can't really say it's like out here, it's a playground for men. You got,
it's a playroom.
You literally got the grocery store. It's like Erewhon out here for, not Erewhon, because Erewhon has a lot of organic shit. There's a lot of trash
Don't
shit
panic.
too.
It's organic.
It's like McDonald's being in Erewhon, and it's like, it just, there's a lot of good women out here too. Mm-hmm. Don't get it fucked up because literally you can find whatever vibe. But they're so used to being
fucked over. That's the hard part. It goes both ways.
In the city, maybe if you running around the same crowds and you like involved in a party life and the same like kind of environment, you're gonna run into traumatized people. Like me, I'm a traumatized motherfucker. So like
emotional damage.
My patience might be thin right now.
You're a Libra.
Oh, listen, if you get on my nerves, get the fuck away from me. Don't just leave me the fuck alone. Don't blow up my phone. Like once you like are starting to disturb my peace, literally.
What are you doing? Who are you with? When you coming home?
Don't
when
question
are we
me.
hanging out?
You don't own me. You don't own me. And I'm going to do what the fuck I want.
Exactly. I like that.
I'm going to do what I want.
In this point of your life, dealing with all the things you've been through, prison, everything, all your childhood, now, how do you deal with when you are irritated with a woman? Your short fuse, like you said that you have, do you go about it in a respectful way now? Are you still learning that? Like,
nah, well, I'll originally be respectful by being honest and telling you what I do or don't fuck with. And then if you continuously are antagonizing me and not respecting what I told you I don't like, then now you're disturbing my peace on purpose. So then you get the fuck away from me. Leave me the fuck alone. Stop hitting my fucking phone or you're gonna get blocked. I don't give a fuck about that.
And then they hit you from other numbers and then all this other weird shit. That shit's so toxic. If somebody does that to me, oh hell no. And that happens. They don't like.
Oh, for sure.
Once you don't have any interest in anybody anymore, it makes them like go more crazy. You're like, nah, I don't need you. But it's like, oh yeah, it becomes a game to them. It's like, I'm not. That's why I've only dated like 2 people in the last like 5 years and it only lasted 6 months each because they were both exactly the same. And this was like, I had to realize, I'm attracting this type of crazy ass energy. Yeah. So what do I need to change within myself and the people that I'm like allowing into like, into my space. So that was a big wake up call. But it's like, damn, bro, like they try to act so like cool and nonchalant that everything's cool, blah, blah. And then as soon as you're like, nah, this isn't really working out for me, they become possessive, a psycho. They hit you from 30 different new numbers. You got to block a bunch. It's like, bro, I can't deal with that. Like, I just can't. Mm-hmm. So stop acting fucking psycho out there, you fucking crazy pieces of shit. We don't have time for that shit. We're out here trying to do big things.
Out here is like, how do people got time for that?
Right. I don't know. It'd be the ones that are broke, have nothing going on. It'd be the ones that don't have nothing going on. They act like they do, But in real life, like, what are you really doing?
Yeah, because how you making money if you out here chasing somebody all day? Like,
yeah.
Right.
Like, what the fuck? Ain't
That's
nobody
my
got time
thing.
for that shit.
Right.
yeah, it's a scary world. Aliens, come get us
Right.
at this point, because
They're here. They're already here.
No,
We're here.
that ass. Yeah, you know, it's all, to me, it's all lessons and blessings, you know, and some of us are able to make it out of these lessons alive, and some of us are able to make it out of these lessons with like still being alive mentally and spiritually and emotionally. And there's some people that just can't handle it, and people break the fuck down. And I see it every day. I drive around and see homeless people all day, and it's, you know, I see women just lost, and these women are going out with the celebrities and getting drugged and still going out with the celebrity the next week after they're like, I've been drugged. And I'm like, why are you still out with? I'm so confused. So now I like try not to listen to women's sad stories, sob stories anymore. Because I'm like, if your dumb ass want to continue to be around that energy, that's on you. Don't bring it to me. Because I'm not going to be empathetic. Like, I might be empathetic once, but I'm not going to keep being empathetic if I like see you continuously surround yourself around what you said you're not going to surround yourself with. Or I don't want to hear about your fucking whack ass relationship that you had with this toxic nigga if you keep going back to the nigga.
Let me say this too. People love dumping on other people. I think it's the rudest thing ever. If you call me, and people like us that are open,
Yes.
people are right away when you meet somebody, they want to tell you their whole life story and tell you like their breakups or whatever they're going through. But it's like, respectfully, if you just call me out of nowhere, you don't know if I'm in the middle of something.
Right.
Like, at least respectfully ask me like, hey, do you have a minute to talk? I want to talk to you about some deep
Right.
shit. Let me have the option to say yes or no.
Right.
People will call me and just start going in for like hours. And I'm like,
yeah.
I can't even like interject to be like, hey, like, you know what? was actually right in the middle of doing something right now, like handling business. And for me, I'm big on energy. So
You're heavy.
it literally will drain my whole energy. And then I start feeling like all like, you know, sad or weird or depressed or this and that. Like, my energy is just drained. So it's like, yeah, just be mindful. If you're going to dump on somebody, ask them personally, like, hey, are you busy? Can you talk right now? Or whatever. Like, do you experience that a lot too? Because you do have this open personality, and like you're open on Instagram too. So people think they can just dump on you. Like we are right now on the Playroom podcast.
I got big scissors. To me, just a lot of people had to get cut off. And to me, it's like, you can't call yourself a friend and call me with your bullshit all the time. Like, what value? Like me, I'm understanding the value of being an adult. And so you have the option to line your life up to what is going to help you progress. And if you continue to surround yourself around these people that are continuously going through the same problem and are like burnt out and stressed and devastated over it, and they still continue to go down that line, that's on them. See, me, when I go through problems, my life ain't perfect. I go through some problems, but I'm like different. I think differently about it. Like, I might speak about it, but I'm not traumatized. I'm not like, oh my God, what am I going to do?
And you're not just
I'm
dumping
like,
on
this
people.
Shit just happened. Like, yo, damn, I need to get myself together. Like, compared to like, it's not devastating to me where it's like, I'm trying to push that devastation onto the next person. And this is why it's important what friends you have too. You know, like, test your friends. Like, yo, tell them you have a new idea to do something new. See what their response is. Because most people who have like these associates or these leechers, I call them leechers, or people that'll be around leeching for opportunities of what they can suck out of you. And as soon as you say no to them one time, it's the end of the world. Like, you say no to someone who's used to you saying yeah all the time, you're gonna get a different response, and you're gonna really, really see what type of person they are. So me, what I'm learning now is like, hey, sometimes friendships are going to get testy. I got to figure out what relationships are important enough for me to circle back to, or put and be like, you know what, damn, I might have fucked up. Take accountability, because some people will never have that conversation. They be like, damn, we don't know why we're not friends anymore. Or it wasn't even that deep, but we just never talked about it.
Perception is reality too. Right. Your perception is different. Their perception is different. But as long as you could talk about it.
You got to be able to look at both perspectives, because it's selfish of you to call yourself somebody's friend if you don't look at their side as well to determine, you know, if it's a problem or not. And I feel like that's what a lot of people are selfish in friendships. Like, they're like, oh, it's just me, or how I look at it, how does the other person look at it? Did you ever just sit down and take like 10 minutes to think about, damn,
how do they feel? How do they think?
Right. And all you have to do is have a conversation. Hey, I apologize. It was a misunderstanding. Or, hey, I understand your point of view. Let's fix it.
Right.
I want to bring up one thing really quick to tap into that. So it is toxic for people to just dump on you out of nowhere. Let's just say like me and you have been friends forever. Like I know her. Like I know when sometimes I could talk to her about things or not. But a lot of people are very depressed out here. A lot of people don't have anyone to talk to. So I will say, like, first of all, be mindful of your friend that you want to dump on, or just go find a therapist or find somebody that can help you get that off your chest. Because you don't know, maybe that person like might be going through the worst shit ever and they don't know how to express themselves and they just dump it on you. And like, maybe you're having a bad day. So it's just like, you guys are just, you know, it's just like, damn, why the fuck? Like, I can't even handle all this right now. But it sucks because people are really going through a lot of fucked up ass shit. So find somebody to talk to. There's free therapy out there if you guys need to, you know, look into that or whatever, or just be more mindful of maybe it's not the right time to talk to your friend that you think you can dump on all the time because they've been through a lot or they're always there to answer your call every time.
And it's okay.
So I did want to just throw that out there because, you know, I go through that too. Like, you know, depression, anxiety, all this fucked up shit. So just be mindful and, you know, do find the help that you do need. Actually, it's not.
I'm going to give advice. I'm looking at this camera right here.
Yeah.
Stop dumping and telling all your business to people that really don't fuck with you.
Yeah.
Because as soon as y'all not friends, they're going to tell your business to the next people. They're going to put all your business out there. And this is why some people are being looked at crazy out here, because if you're sitting there and being open and transparent with somebody and you know they're just an associate, or you know they might just be that party friend, or you know they just might be the girl the girl or the guy I call to when I got to go to a party. Or like, you know, there's just different, keep people in different categories and understand, pay attention to people. They will show you their colors. If you decide to avoid the red flags, then everything that comes your way, you deserve that. And you should learn the lesson from that.
Right.
You know, so.
And every friend has different roles too. Like I have friends where I can go for something that I can't go for every other friend, right? And I'm so fortunate in this point of my life where I'm a people pleaser. Like I'm like, yes, I could do everything. When I say no, I have experienced those people that are like, oh, what? Like felt some type of way. I'm like, I've been saying yes for 5 years. Like the one time I say no, right? So now I'm so fortunate to have friends that when I'm like, hey, my energy's off, like I can't come today. They're so like, that's fine. Let me know. Sometimes I won't respond for days. And they're like, I know you having like things with your son. Like, that's fine. Hit me up. I love those type of friends. So I feel like if you want those type of friends, be that type of friend that you're going to be understanding that it's not about you. Right. Sometimes just like.
And explain that to them too. You even saying that to them is cool too. We're grown now.
Yeah.
I might, it all depends. It's not what you say, it's how you say it.
How you say it, yeah.
So if you have that conversation one time, now if they keep disrespecting that boundary, you have the conversation and they're not getting it together, then I'm gonna let you figure that out. And I'm gonna do this over here. I might not answer, like I might not be in the right mindset or might not answer you. Cause I have friends that literally have dumped on me my whole life. My whole fucking life, where every time they call me, it's about drama. Every time they call me, it's about this or that. And I literally cannot take it. And they're actually not in my life anymore. So, and it's bittersweet. You have to grieve that person. You know, it's the person that, you just grieve the person because like, damn, like we spent so much time together, so much energy. But at the end of the day, like I got to focus on my kid. I'm focusing on my career. Like I can't let anything come in the way of my happiness, my peace, because I worked hard for this. I could have really been homeless on the streets, on drugs, and been fucked up. And I'm so proud of myself for not being that. And I worked hard to be this person. This person wasn't like, I built this person. I decided to be like this. You know what I'm saying? Like everything I've done in my life, I created. I manifested it, and I'm big on that. So if you're not willing to take it to that level and be a better person, if I see that you're trying, I'm gonna help you try to get to even the next level. But if you're just bringing me down with you, I'm not gonna let that happen. It's not gonna happen. You gotta get for that. Big scissors, snip, snip.
Big scissors.
Snip, snip.
The fuck?
Yeah. And a real friend would understand that. Like that, all that you said, a real person would understand. If they don't, then they just gotta get
snip,
snip. And you're cut off now. Maybe we'll reconnect like some years down the line and, you know, whatever, or maybe not. And that's cool too. You know what I'm saying? And you know what? My friends have been telling me recently, because I am a very nice person. I'm a very forgiving person, but I could forgive you, but not have to be friends with you no more. That's a big thing. I'm learning too. Like I could forgive you myself and move on, but I've always been forgiving and let people back around. And my friends have been telling me recently, you got to just be around people that are worth your time. That time that you were going to spend with that person, give that time to somebody else who's smarter than you, that deserves it more, that can teach you more. Just like you said, I don't want to be the smartest person in the room. I want to be able to learn from other people. I used to be the loudest person in the room. Sometimes I still am because I'm fucking ratchet. But sometimes I've learned how to just be the fly on the wall and how to observe and how to listen. Like that's the biggest thing. And I'm very big into self-help and like reading. And, you know, that's what's helped me bring me out of some dark places in life. So if you guys need help out there too, just go on YouTube and search some shit. There's so much help on the internet for your mentality. Like I could listen to something positive for 10 minutes in the start of the day that will change my whole mood for the whole day.
I believe that.
Or if I'm in a bad mood, I might hit the weed one time, but then I'm going to go watch a fucking positive ass video, or I'm going to listen to a music that has good frequency or whatever it is.
Right.
Like
it's a choice.
Whatever you're digesting, that's how you
got to figure out what your
day
therapy
is going to be.
Figure out what your therapy is. You know, everybody it might be taking a drive. It might be listening to Panhandle music, whatever. Me? Yeah. I love driving.
Okay.
But if you want to get out of a bad mood or a sad mood and you go listen to some heavy metal crazy shit, you're not going to get out of that bad or sad mood. You're going to want to go sock somebody.
I actually listen to Panhandle music. It's this guy named Malton Martin, and then it's like doo 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 doo. Like it's like a nice. Oh, it's just amazing.
Like instruments?
Yeah, he plays a panhandle. That's what the instrument's called. So he sits on a mountain or sits somewhere. He's just hitting these things, and like it's just, to me, that helps me. Like,
have you guys heard of Dr. Emoto's water experiment? Has anyone here heard of that? Dr. Emoto's water experiment? Bro, this video will change your fucking life. It's basically this like Japanese doctor. He has like all these different samples of water from like different rivers and like all like whatever. So he puts them in different cups, and he's like, some of them he's playing certain music for. So he's playing high frequency like opera music, or he's playing whatever the fuck. Some of them he's playing like metal and this and that. And he looks at it under a microscope. And the ones that, and there's some that he says, I hate you, says all these mean things to. And then there's ones that say, I love you to it. The water crystal, like how it forms, the ones that you're like giving the good music to and like speaking positive to, though, it's beautiful like formations of crystals. The other ones literally looks like black mud, and it's from the same place. It's the same water sample from the same place, but talk to different or listen to different music with the same frequency. It crystallizes different. And our bodies are made up of 90% water. So when you talk to yourself nicer in your head, there's a lot of people that can talk, to other people and pretend whatever. But if you're beating yourself up in your own head, that changes your DNA. And it's a real thing. You guys have to look it up. Dr. Emoto's water experiment. Like, what's that? Yeah, bro, it's some real ass shit. Like that changed. I was on shrooms when I seen that video for the first time, and it changed my life.
Damn.
Like my ex had showed that to me like 7 years ago. And I was like, wow. Like it literally, I think I probably cried. Okay. I was like, I had some tears rolling. I'm like, this is crazy. But you know what's crazy? After that, I literally every day for the next 3 months, I was actually a vegetarian. I was super healthy. I was almost like praying to my water and like what I was eating. I was being nicer to myself and like, giving that love into things that I was consuming.
Yes.
Like, so you don't have to say it out loud necessarily, but in my mind, or I would say it out loud, like, I'm thinking like, I love you to like my water, whatever. I know it sounds crazy to some people, but when I tell you I was manifesting shit like that, my aura was so beautiful and vibrant. You couldn't even like, no bad energy could even make its way in.
Right.
But now once you start eating fast food and you're dealing with all these different types of people, you start listening to all different types of shit and bad music, and hey, to each their own. I have my fair share of shit that I, indulge in or whatever, but just be mindful of that. Like the more you realize how important it is, the frequency that you're on. Like I'm a real spiritual lyrical ass bitch, you know what I'm saying?
All right.
Like it's just deep out here. Right. But no, check out that video though, for real. And
I gotta check it out.
Yeah, please watch it tonight before you go to bed. You're gonna feel great.
I feel like water, clear water.
Right.
Yes.
I love you.
Love you, water.
I wanted to know, so when you're about to do work with your model, is that your main income?
That and OnlyFans and stuff like that too.
Okay.
I've done on OnlyFans, but yeah, like I'm locked in with a lot of brands.
So before you go in and what do you do for you? Do you just go in like you don't even think of anything, because you mentioned you the self-care and stuff? Do you go in, you have a mindset like I'm gonna be this, or like when you're about to have a modeling gig, do you just go in and you're just like,
I just flow. That's just who I am every day. So I'm like, you got these models, these social media guys that like are mimicking other people to look sexy. That's just me every day.
Okay.
Like I literally just record, like I would record myself or take a picture and just be me. That's it.
He's out here.
Do you lotion up first? That's what I'm trying to know. Like
I'm always kind of like lotion. Lotion up, but obviously some you
He's
have
like,
to
I'm not out here
up.
ashy, girl. What the fuck you thought?
Like you put oil on?
I'm not one of these snotty old kids and shit. But I just.
I'm saying like you comb your beard, like you make sure you're like presentable and everything.
I'm like this every day.
Or you wake up like this.
I'm like this every day.
Beyonce?
I take care of myself. It's called self-care as a man. You
right.
gotta know how to take care of
that.
yourself.
Look, let me see your nails.
Well, my nails is not, but they're not. They're
no,
cut.
they're clean though.
Yeah.
Look,
Yeah,
he got
nice.
clean
Like,
nails, so that's good.
They're a little, but I was outside
good.
a lot today. But I make sure I take care of my nails. My nails are always cut. I make sure I take care of my skin. And then I hydrate myself. And I eat good. You're not catching me eating no fast food. And I really take care of myself. This is why I look like this at 35. I can still run. my son still can't beat me in the handstand challenge.
Shit.
I'm still in shape, and this is it. You take care. It's called self-care.
Right.
Self-care is very important. So everybody should focus on self-care.
I feel like self-care is very, very important too. Like I need to go get a massage this week. I deserve it.
Same.
There you
Okay.
go. You
Is there
deserve
I'm
it.
gonna go get a facial, whatever.
Same. Is there someone that you're looking up to? Is it because you mentioned celebrities? So I want to know, is there like somebody like in the game they look up to? It could even be a friend or a family member. Like, do you have that? Where you're like, or even throughout
I
your
don't
life?
believe in looking up to LA ruined that for me.
But not
There's-
like looking up, but like that somebody that inspires you. Like, do you have that person that is
It could
inspiring
be
you? Like,
somebody
or
that's
even
not from LA. Like,
right? It
maybe
could be
like
anything. Like, what inspires you? Even when, what about when you're in prison? Like, what inspired
my
you?
inspiration growing up was like Kobe Bryant, and then he got taken from me, and
rest
I
in
cried like a
peace.
baby for
Me
like
too.
weeks. Like I was
Same.
like, why the fuck am I crying this much? And like I was like, I ain't gonna say what I was about to say, but if somebody died that I probably was close to, I probably wouldn't have cried that much. But yeah, it was just. I looked up to him because it's like, it hurt me because of his daughter and just
Same.
like
That was terrible,
he put 20 years into the career and then he just died. Like what the
it still
fuck?
gets to me. Fuck.
Yeah, so that was tough for me. But as far as looking up, like I think I look up to all of my people that are doing good in my life. Like I feel I look up to certain people for like I might take a little bit from multiple
Right.
people to create that space. But as far as looking up, like I spend more time looking at myself more than anything, because I'm like, if this is the man I'm shaping, I need to spend more time on figuring out how to shape myself. But some people get lost in like focusing on other people because if I can watch somebody from a movie or I can watch somebody from like a YouTube, like who are these people in real life? Some of these people are not who the fuck we think we are in real
Exactly.
life. Don't be fooled.
It's crazy. We live in LA. We get to see this shit firsthand.
Do not be fucking fooled. This motherfucker might be talking about self-love and this nigga might live in a box.
Exactly.
Like, or
It
we
might
could
be a
talk-
beautiful box though.
With rainbows and butterflies.
I'm just saying like
I feel you,
some
I feel
people really like, I love women and then he might be a fucking woman, but you just never know. Like to me, I'm like focused on myself and I'm just being realistic and be like, my progress is going to be my progress. So I'm just, taking one step forward every day and just trying to be the best person I can be for myself and my kids and just for in life in general. I do people good. I
I love that. I can tell that you're a good person. Even just this is like our first time meeting in person.
Yeah.
Even before that, like I've been following you for a while, and I could just, like I said, I could tell online. And sometimes I forget that about myself. Like, oh, people don't know my personality, but they could tell a little bit. It's a little.
Yeah.
I feel like you speak more and you connect with your fans more because you
I
really
do.
talk like. And it actually inspired me to do the same thing watching your video. I'm not gonna lie.
Really?
Like maybe I should like speak more to my fans, but that's why I started the Playroom podcast. If
There you go.
Fuck around and
There you
find
go.
out. But
Wait,
no,
I want to say this. When
Go
you
ahead.
do speak to people on your fans, can do me a favor and just put that caption that you see on your stories and put captions because there's some people that are like they can't hear.
Oh, okay.
So they can't. You have a whole fan base you can't even reach to. This
Oh, I
whole
didn't even
culture.
know I
she
do
dated
that.
somebody that was actually.
I have like hearing impaired friends, like really good friends as well, and so it's like, I feel like it's kind of irritated, but it's like, you don't know, right? So it's like, I like to tell people like, just put that caption. It doesn't hurt. Put that little caption thing so that way you could be shared
gotta show
and
me
they
how to
can
do
be, you could be accessible to other people because
Yeah.
you can, there's models that are tatted, crazy, like, and that are deaf too. And they're out here, they're acting, they're doing all this, but they can never hear your videos. And you want to like, just be more a little mindful.
We're gonna do a
about
coffee
Okay.
table book with captions and braille, just for like.
Dope.
No, I'm
That's
not even
dope.
joking. No, but seriously, I respect you for saying that too because that's she actually knows sign language too. So look, we're and I noticed I'm like, okay, you're right. There is a lot of people that I want to be able to connect with all different types of people. That's why the Playroom podcast is like, it's not like one thing that we're talking about, not one type of person that we're interviewing. It's all different walks of life, people
Right.
that have crazy stories that came from nothing, or maybe you started a business from whatever it is. So we're interviewing all different types of people. I want to thank you for keeping it so real and raw and honest.
Always real.
On the Playroom, and I feel like just your demeanor and the certain conversations we had is going to help a lot of people. You know what I'm saying? In different
I hope
areas.
so. I hope this is what I open my mouth for, to be able to like, hey, I'm not perfect. I've been through some shit, but that doesn't mean you can't change your life for the better. So,
Yeah.
some people will never get over the old you, and that's not my problem.
Right.
That's
Hey,
your
you know
problem.
what? All I can do is be the best person I could be today.
That's
Okay.
it. That's
Can I
it.
ask,
We're living
I
in
wanna
the
ask
moment.
Something
Yeah,
real
you
quick.
can ask me.
I usually say 3, but I don't know why I'm feeling this. I'm kind of like Mastermind, but I'm feeling like Can you tell me 4 things that you would describe yourself, like words? I usually say 3, but I don't know why. I just feel like give me 4 words.
4 words. To
4
describe
words. Damn.
What's it gonna be?
Fun.
Okay,
Fun
I like
would be
that.
one of them. Transparent.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Accountable, and
Sexy.
That's yeah.
That's just known. All right, sorry.
Just damn.
Right. You needed that 4th one.
Look, I'll give you.
I don't know.
I'll
A
give you
good
one right
word
here.
for me is resilient.
I'm all like,
I'm not always
I'm just
honest.
kidding. That's good. That's an honest thing to say.
That's accountability.
I'm
That's
not
what he
always
got.
honest because, like I'm a people pleaser, and then sometimes I might not be honest because I don't want that to hurt the.
You don't wanna hurt
but
them.
Ooh,
it-
you sugarcoat?
Some
Well, if you have to sometimes. I'm sure we all
women
have.
love to be sugar
Not me.
sometimes.
The fuck?
Sometimes-
All right, come on,
Most
man.
women can't
Look.
handle all the truth.
Yes,
let's
I
be
can.
honest.
But
most,
I mean,
said
well,
most,
right.
most women.
But you said you're resilient. I like that.
Resilient, yeah.
Like Charlotte's
I like
Web. So resilient.
Charlotte's Web.
You can put me anywhere, I'll survive, and I'll
Yo.
thrive. I'll survive and
I
thrive.
get that from you too.
Let's do it.
So look, I like to usually wrap up the podcast with a little quick game. This is called That's What She Said. Okay. So have you ever played this?
No, never.
It's fun. So these are our answers right here. Okay. Dang, that'd be fun if we
I
had
gotta
all
look
of
at
them.
these.
Yeah, you can look at these. These are your answers. So we're all
Okay.
going to take a turn pulling one of these red cards. Okay. We're going to read out loud. We all have to pick the best. Well, if I read one of these red cards, then you guys pick an answer and I have to pick the one that is the best.
So we just lay our card down and she has to pick one that she likes the best, and whoever
Okay.
gets the card wins.
That one's lame. Let's start again. Okay, before pulling the covers over her head, my girlfriend said,
Wait. Say it again.
before pulling the covers over her head, my girlfriend said,
Okay.
so just hand me the,
I got it.
this game is so fun though. I love this game. Before pulling the covers over her head, my girlfriend said what? Let me shuffle them. Okay, she said, I have a pretty strong gag reflex. Oh my God.
Freaky.
Okay, before pulling the covers over her head, my girlfriend said, you might regret this in the morning. Oh my God.
Yeah.
I'm going to have to pick this one as the winner. The gag reflex. Whose card was that?
Me.
Girls, yeah, okay, of course it was. Okay,
I'm so
now you
good
get
at
to now
this.
you get to pick a red card,
Okay.
and me and him get to go. Only pick the good cards. If it's not
Okay.
good, then we can get together one. Well, that's enough. That's enough, girl.
No, I'm
you
not
got to
talking
pick one of
about
these.
dogs, No, I'm not doing that
There's that
either.
Virgo in her right there.
Okay, one time while gently petting my dog, I thought to myself, fuck, I don't even have a dog. My cat. Okay, one time while gently petting my cat, I thought to myself,
It was a cat.
well, I have a cat.
Okay, well then, okay, I got the best one.
Wait, where did you put yours?
Right
Oh,
here, right here, right here.
Okay. Fuck. Fuck, what was my question? Shit.
Oh my God.
How about the kitty cat?
Fuck.
She lost
When
it?
I
Was it
was
this
about
one?
to pet my cat, I said, strap in, it's about to get bumpy. Meow. Was that yours?
Yeah, mine
Uh-huh.
was meow.
I vote for
That was
you.
perfect. You said the cat one. Okay, now it's your turn to pick a red card.
That was a perfect one for that.
That
one.
I know, right? I
was.
was like, okay, easy money. I'm gonna beat y'all at this game every time.
I'm winning so far. I'm just kidding. It's a tie.
But you know what? It
All
might
right.
be okay. Good.
I got a good one. Well, not a good one, but if I had to guess, my last words would probably be,
Wait, I got a good one.
If you're about to what?
if I had to guess, my last words would probably be, if you had to guess, your last words would probably be,
Yours.
Okay, that one's kind of lame, but whatever. We'll go for it.
Fuck. I had 2 options. I hope I picked the good one.
all right, let's see.
Oh my God.
If I had to guess, my last words will probably be, let's call this a learning experience. Okay. If I had to guess, my last words will probably be, take it to the rim. Take it to the rim.
That's the winner. That's her.
Yay.
Wait, hold on. Let's do one more round real quick. But we
One
need
more
some
round.
better. We need some better cards.
That was a
Hold
good
on.
one.
Here,
I
take-
always win these
Take a
games.
little stack. Take a little stack. Here you go.
I'm a Virgo. Of course I don't know what it feels like
Have
to
you ever
lose.
played the game What Do You Mean?
What do you
So
mean?
it's like you know all the memes on the internet, like the pictures.
Oh, yeah,
so you
yeah.
put one of the memes up, and then it's like you got to think of the best.
I never played
the
that.
best response. I have it actually at my house. It's so fucking funny, bro. I used to do game nights all the time.
We need to have a game night. Would you be down?
Yeah,
for
if
game
we're
night.
gonna bring back some guests on the Playroom podcast again, we're gonna have a game night and like get lit in this bitch.
Would you be down?
They're down.
Okay,
Of
cool.
course they're down.
They're like,
Wait,
we're-
where'd all the red cards
They're like,
go?
we're down to fucking leave.
Yeah.
Fredo,
Get me the fuck out of here.
I kidnapped Mastermind. He was like, yeah, I don't know.
They
if
love
I'll-
it here,
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
you guys
but-
are, he's like,
You have a nice view. Okay.
hey, Mastermind,
claiming
come get in
that.
this game. Come get in this game real quick. Come on, pull up the chair
hell
right there.
yeah. Hell yeah. That's my guy. Like
You want to get in? You want to get in on it too?
Banks, come on, Banks.
Yeah, just come over here.
Oh, hell
You can sit on my lap.
What'd you say about your crew?
Wait, Michael,
Small
do we have a chair that he can use
Small
real quick?
but large.
Oh, there's a chair right there. Boom. Okay,
Small
perfect.
but large too.
Small but
Hey,
large
shout out
energy.
to motherfucking Mastermind, the motherfucking
So,
house,
give me some-
Playroom.
Yo, shout out to Mastermind, legendary photographer of the world. Okay, let's give him some cards though. We need more cards. Hold on.
Banks.
Banks in the building.
Banks in the building.
Okay, so we're gonna play one round.
Why you sound like that in my ear? Like, hey, yo, I'm just a
Here.
sexy man.
So we'll give you a little. I don't even know. I'm not counting the cards no more. Here, that's yours. These are yours.
Did y'all ever play this game?
Just on the Playroom. We're just having fun on the Playroom. You know, we don't know what the fuck we're doing, but we're figuring it out.
What are these?
I got like 48.
These are old ones.
Oh. I only have a little bit left.
It's okay.
Some of these cars got stains on.
So look.
Whoa. That must be
Hey,
bad.
hey now.
That's mad
So
jealous.
when you
stains.
guys read your answers, just like turn the mic towards you.
All right.
Okay. All right. So this is how it works. We're all gonna pick one red card. It's way funner when you have more people, by the way. So this
Okay,
is cool.
cool.
This is cool. Get this fucking box out of my fucking face. All right. So should I go again first?
Yeah.
Okay. To get into my motel room, knock twice and say. So put your cards face down, and then I'm gonna mix them. I don't know why I'm laughing. I don't even have no answers in front of me. This shit is hilarious.
Wait, is this yours?
This is mine.
Oh, okay. Wait, what the fuck is that?
So these three right here. Oh, wait, hold on.
I'm waiting for one
We
more.
got three. Okay. So you might think the question is whack, but the answers be so good. Okay, so these are it. All right, hold on. Let me see. I can't lift up my nails. Are they facing the same way? I don't know whose is whose. We're gonna mix them up. All right. So to get into my motel room, knock twice and say hello to my little friend.
That was Banks.
Shh, you can't say no. Say who's is whose. Okay, to get into my motel room, knock twice and say, there's not enough sauce on those meatballs.
Yo.
Yo, what the fuck? Okay, to get into my motel room, knock twice and say, I'm an organ donor.
Oh, shit.
That's nasty.
All right, to get into my motel room, knock twice and say, cock-a-doodle-doo. Okay, so the best one I think is, say hello to my little friend. Who is that?
Oh, that was you.
We're all looking at each other like, whose card is it?
Me?
Oh, that was a good one. That was a good one. That was a good one.
Oh my god.
Okay, now it's your turn. Pick a red card.
Ooh. Things you regret texting your ex after midnight.
Damn.
Damn, y'all better get good at this, cause
Wait, what is it?
things you regret texting your ex after midnight. It's like, yeah, maybe you have a little drink, maybe you feeling a little horny,
gotta
maybe
go
you
in.
feeling a little lonely. What are you feeling?
Don't give no ideas.
If I have to.
Okay. All right, let's see.
Okay. Things you regret texting your ex after midnight. Quick and easy, just the way I like it. Okay.
Terrible.
Don't go anywhere. I'm not done yet. Okay. Things you regret texting your ex after midnight. I hate what I've become. It's fucking depressing.
That's a good one.
I think I've done that. Okay. Things you regret texting your ex after midnight. Don't forget to clean the sheets.
Yo.
Which one?
Fucking petty as fuck.
You gotta pick one.
I hate what I've become.
Yo.
Whose card was that?
Ah!
Mine was the clean the sheets one. I thought that was a good one. Don't forget to clean your sheets. You nasty
It's like
bitch.
you know me.
Okay.
Been there, done that.
Whose turn is it? Now it's your turn to pick a red card.
Okay.
But you don't have to pick the top. You could, you can go through a couple if it's
Y'all don't have to
not
play by the
it's not
rules.
hitting.
Oh, okay.
We don't gotta play by no rules. We make our own
He
rules on
said
the
split in the
Playroom.
middle.
Here, let's give each other a couple more options too. Here, take a couple more.
I don't like this one.
You love it.
Can I switch it?
Yeah, go
Yeah,
ahead.
you can switch it. Yeah,
We
if you
make
don't
our
like
own
it.
rules here.
All
We do what we want.
I need 3 more too. I probably got like 20
Damn,
cards.
these all fucked up.
Yeah.
But you don't know that the question might be fucked, but the answers are great.
That's lame.
Okay, this is the last one.
Okay, this last one. All right, I felt a little
Here,
unsure.
say it right in the mic. Say it right in the
I
mic.
felt a little unsure when the flight attendant told me.
Oh my God.
I felt a little unsure.
When the flight attendant told me,
I know that's some bullshit. Fredo just threw that. I could see how his hands were shaking.
I was slapping the cards down. Like,
I knew I was
playing
unsure
some
when the
shit.
flight attendant
Oh, wait,
told me.
wait. This one's in there too, right? Are those the ones right there?
Yeah.
Okay, keep that in a little pile. Look at we got cards everywhere in this bitch. Last time I think I just made it rain in cards.
Why you give me the eye?
Hurry up,
I have to,
Jules.
like,
You got to pick quick.
Fuck.
3, 2, 1.
I had
You're
two
done.
options.
You're done.
All right,
I have to
so
like go into your soul a little bit.
I felt a little unsure when the flight attendant told me it's just like riding a bike. I felt a little unsure when the flight attendant told me I'm looking forward to Bangkok.
Oh my God. I to
I
Bangkok.
felt a little unsure when the flight attendant told me Netflix and chill. I felt a
fucking
little
car was
unsure when
that?
the flight attendant told me the harder the better.
Oh, hell no. Pick your favorite. Mine
I'm
got to be.
looking forward to Bangkok.
Oh my God. I thought mine was it's just like riding a bike.
Hell no, I ain't riding no bike. Bitch, we in the sky.
Right. It's a little bumpy,
Right.
but it's just like riding a bike. You know, you might fall. You might hit the
Do what you
ground.
ready? All right.
Dang. Okay. Is that your first one?
What?
That
My
you
first
won?
win. Yep.
Okay, now it's your
Yay.
turn to pick one.
My first win.
I don't know what
I'm
stack is
undefeated.
stacked, but whatever.
Yeah, I know.
I love, bro, the what do you meme game. I'm telling you, when you have the funny ass pictures of memes, we all have to pick the best response
I'll do
to
this
the
on
what
edibles.
the meme is. It's
Ooh, you like
fucking
edibles?
comedy.
No, but I'll try it. I'm like an open person. It just depends on the vibe.
an open book.
Better have to.
Head ass.
Oh, this is
Look at he got all
disgusting.
his cards. The mastermind's
This is
hiding behind the cards. What is the mastermind gonna pick? It's a
Yo.
mystery.
Yo, nah, that was too loud. Oh, all right. In a public restroom, someone in the stall next to you grunts.
In the public restroom.
Oh my God, I got
Someone
one.
in the stall next to you grunts.
Oh yeah, I'm winning this one. I fucking need to win one. Wait, whose cards are these? Are these yours?
In a public
It's
restroom,
funny going through the answers you have,
someone
huh?
in the stall next to you grunts.
I didn't even read any more of my answers. Let me see.
All right.
Who said they need to win one?
Bro, my
Manzilla?
fucking cards are lame as hell, bro.
You better go in there and get some new ones.
But you never know. You might think your deck is lame until you get the next question. Then it's like, oh, I got the perfect answer for this.
In a public restroom, someone in the stall next to you grunts. You've been a bad boy.
Fucking weird.
You got to read all these sus ass answers.
Right.
Sorry.
In a public restroom, someone in the stall.
Next to you, grunts. I had to come up for some air.
Yo, in a public restroom, someone in the stall next to you grunts. I want to beat off all my demons.
Oh my God, that's the winner. I don't know whose card that is.
In a public restroom, someone in the stall next to you grunts. You're dripping all over the place.
Oh my God, those are some
Damn,
good ones.
those are good
Those
ones.
are good.
My favorite was I want to beat off all my demons.
Yeah, that was you. Oh, that's a good one.
Friend,
Hey, that
damn.
was so good. I was like, damn.
Wait, did he win yours and did you win his?
Okay. Stop.
Best friend energy.
Pick a good one. You don't have to pick the first one.
Throw it over there.
I don't have a girlfriend.
Me
You
either.
do now, motherfucker. We're all your girlfriends.
During
her
communication, the
go.
priest gestured to the altar boy.
That's too
And
long.
said-
Pick another one. Fuck that card. No. I'm not doing another one. No fucking
The
priest.
story
Here,
is
keep
crazy.
going.
I'm like, God damn, chapter 1.
Next.
Fuck. While
Sorry.
vacationing in Thailand, I picked up the phrase.
Well, what?
Vacationing in Thailand.
I picked up the phrase.
Well,
Wait, do you want to read one more? 'Cause none
I
of
do,
my
that shit
cards.
was trash.
wait, well,
Yeah,
vacation.
do one more. Do one.
Dang.
No, you can do another one.
I had a good one.
All right, well, fuck you guys. He didn't like it.
Control. This is out of pocket.
What is it?
My
He didn't
Uncle
like
Harry
it.
woke me up in the middle of the night and whispered,
Oh, yeah, I got a good one for that. There you go. Boom.
my Uncle Harry. I don't have an uncle named
Not my uncle who's Harry, but my Uncle Harry. Look, he said that's the one right there.
Come on. Going once, going twice.
You guys are so fun for being sober. I love this.
We are very sober, fun people.
I love it.
Is this it?
My
Wait, does he
uncle-
have 4 cards? Oh, yeah, there you go. Yeah, where's the card at?
I'm like, damn, am I that high or what's going on? My Uncle Harry woke me up in the middle of the night and whispered, I present you the crown jewels. I got you right where I want you. It smells like pennies.
Oh, that's nasty.
It's a lot smaller than I expected.
Okay. Which one do you think is the best?
I'm going to have to go with...
Go ahead, pick my cards. Go ahead, pick that shit.
Is she really?
It smells like me.
I'm going to have to do... I present you my crown jewels.
Let's go. I told you. The best one is bitch.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Okay.
Should we do one more round or are you guys over it?
What are you doing?
Oh, he loves it. Look, he likes this. It's game night on the Playroom podcast.
Game night?
Look, it's
Mastermind.
game night. This is the most fun we're going to have all night.
One more.
But wait, we need some more answer questions.
I think there's too many cards all over the place.
It's okay. Don't let your anxiety.
He needs structure, out of sight, out of mind. That's what I
Look,
think.
you just throw this shit behind us like.
Mastermind's like,
No, trust me. Me too. I have
He
the
could-
worst OCD like organization.
Hey,
thing,
you
too.
said
I'm
you was
like,
good with your hands, so I don't want to hear no
Whoa,
excuses.
whoa.
these hands is good.
Whoa.
sure.
How did I only end up with 4 cards?
4 cards?
Oh,
I ain't gonna lie, I got like 20.
Wait, there's more. That's
Here.
fine.
Just take the stack, man.
There you go.
Okay. I don't know. We all got a bunch of cards. Who cares? I'm gonna looking at my own answers.
Yo,
I'm like, these are lame on it.
not the book.
Nah.
Another place.
Okay, let me go back. There was a good one in here. There's one. There's used one. All right, let's just do this one because fuck it. Kanye West grabbed the mic from the award winner and shouted,
Yo.
"See, it's way funner with more people."
I know.
You know what I mean? It's like,
Well, I like when it's too. I've been having a good time.
Yo.
Kanye West took the mic from somebody and said,
Yo, that's a sign he would really say though.
that all
let's
ours?
see. Let me
That's all
let me
ours?
see the.
Mine's is something he will really say though.
Mine's
Shout out to
too.
Kanye.
That's what you think.
He's a genius.
That's what you
Yeah, mine
fucking
too.
thought, huh? All right, Kanye West grabbed the mic from the award winner and shouted, "I like to do this every night before bed."
Yo.
All right, Kanye West grabbed the mic from the award winner and shouted, "This kitty's got claws." Kanye West grabbed the mic and shouted, "There's fruit on the bottom."
"What?"
Y'all thought you had the best fucking. How is there so many cards? There's 5 cards and there's only 4 of you guys. What the fuck? Who put in
Mastermind laid down
2?
2.
Who put in 2? You fucking
put it-
cheaters.
You put in your own?
Kanye West grabbed the mic from the award winner and said, "I want to beat off all my demons."
Wait, that was old.
That was
Oh,
all that
okay,
was.
well then, sorry. Maybe I just grabbed that off too. Okay, so Kanye West grabbed the mic from the award winner and shouted, "Don't worry, my doctor says it's completely normal." This is the winner. This is the winner.
Who was
That's
that?
mine.
Oh,
That's something that Kanye would
okay.
really say though.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you,
you got-
you were
My
right.
doctor told me this was normal.
My doctor
But y'all
said,
ain't normal. But I'm normal. That's what
That
he would
motherfucker
say.
Hey,
crazy.
that was really good. What is it?
She said,
Pop,
pop,
All right, go.
It's crickets in my head. Okay. When asked if I was into threesomes, I said, let's see who knows me. Because I'm like an angel. I'm like super square, very vanilla.
Okay, I'll try this one. Let's see if that one works.
I did a sexual test with my best friends.
Please stop.
I got like 0% vanilla, by the way.
I don't know what that means.
Damn.
Who is it? Who thinks they got
Who
the best?
snorted?
Y'all think you got the best answer? Or was it weak? Mine was kind of weak.
Okay. When asked if I was into threesomes, I said, I want to taste your signature crust.
Oh,
The crust, baby.
nasty.
Okay. When asked if I was into threesomes, I said, I've never tried doing 3 in a row.
Yo.
Liar.
Okay. When asked if I was into threesomes, I said, I'm going to ride this as hard as I can.
Whoa.
She
That's a little
said,
forward.
when asked if I was into threesomes, I said, why don't you go down? I'll come in a minute. Oh, no.
Hold on now. Which one? Pick the best one now. Come on now.
Okay. Ah, fuck. Can I do a tie?
No.
No time.
When someone asked if I was into
It's
a
a breaker.
threesome.
You can read it out loud again, the two that you think, and then
Okay, when asked if I was into a threesome, it's between I've never tried doing 3 in a row or why don't you go down? I'll come in a minute. I gotta do that one. Who's that?
damn, mine was the other one. You fucking bitch. You didn't even give us a chance to laugh at it.
Well, been there. Okay. But I
Okay,
like
now
that.
it's your turn.
That's
This is our
mine.
last round. This is our last
Did
round.
you get
guys.
both?
Last
I think you
round.
got both of mine. Twins, I told you.
Where have you been?
Where have you been?
When I was frisked, when I was being frisked, the
Frisked.
TSA agent remarked,
Frisked. That's a hard word to say. When I was being
Frisked.
frisked?
frisked.
Frisked.
Fondled is a better word.
So when you're being frisked
Oh,
by
I got a good one. There we go.
someone said,
I got a good one. You son of a bitch.
if y'all pick each other again, I'm gonna be like,
All right.
it's a match.
They're cheating. They're cheating. You guys are fucking cheating.
When I was being frisked, the TSA agent remarked, let's get tricky with the old reach around. What the fuck? Why that match so perfectly? When I was being frisked by the TSA agent remarked, it feels good when I stroke it.
My God.
What's wrong with y'all? Wait. When I was
That's some
being
good
frisked by the TSA agent remarked, no pain, no gain.
Oh my God. These are good.
When I was being frisked, the TSA agent remarked, leave the package at the back door.
Okay, those are all really good.
These are good.
He's good at this.
We did good. We did good, guys. We did good.
The best one is, the one that's more fitting is, let's get tricky with the old reach around.
Hello. Hello.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Let's get tricky with the old reach around now.
Oh, yeah, no,
That was a good one, too.
that's a
The reach around is crazy.
That's a lawsuit. Let's get tricky
All right,
with
my
the old
turn.
reach around.
Let's
Okay,
do it,
wait,
let's
I'm
do it,
running
let's
out
do
of
it.
cards.
My turn.
I only have, okay.
Oh. I knew my relationship was doomed when I found a note on the mirror that read, I knew my relationship was doomed when I found
Okay.
a note on the mirror that read, Yo.
Why was that so fast?
Oh my God.
All right, let's see.
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
Stick it in, take it out, let it breathe.
All right, I knew my relationship was doomed when I found a note on the mirror that read, you completely missed the hole. Damn.
Wrong hole.
Wrong hole, fool.
I knew my relationship was doomed when I found a note on the mirror that read, it's still wet from this morning. Ooh,
That's not a bad thing.
that's Mad Zealous. I knew my relationship was doomed when I found a note on the mirror that read, can we just be friends?
That's the winner.
That's the cycle. I knew my relationship was doomed when I found a note on the mirror that read, are you going to keep pulling my hair? Damn. Are you going to keep pulling my hair? Okay. Damn. The winner has to be, can we just be friends?
Yeah, whose was that? How'd you know my card was that one?
'Cause
That was weird. I'm like, how did he know?
I felt it.
Damn, you fucking weirdo. Get out of my
Felt
brain, you
it.
psycho mind
We're
reader.
connected.
You psycho mind
Fucking
reader?
psycho mind reader.
Yeah, that's like my 5th card. I'm just like,
Here. No, you don't. Damn, look at that. Now you got options.
you know, I
Shit,
got
I'm gonna pull my titty
options.
out. All right, this is the last
Mastermind. Last round?
one. Mastermind.
My friend Dave was bent over in the locker room, and I thought
You're what?
Wait, you said what?
my friend Dave was bent over
Oh, Dave.
in a locker room, and I thought
My friend Dave was bent over in the locker
I don't have
room.
no good cards for
And I
this.
thought,
what I think.
Oh, these are the old.
your friend Dave was bent over in the locker room.
Another option. Fuck this.
And I thought,
That's sus. That's a sus card for you to read.
Very sus. I am
'Cause I
also,
don't
not
even wanna-
really.
I'm also
No.
very sus.
I like
I
that.
was like, I don't know.
We're all sus.
It's not really sus to me.
All right, then fine. Then let's put the sussest answer that I have. Then fuck
Pause.
it. Go ahead, read that shit out loud and say with your chest.
Come on.
Like literally think
Wait. Why do we have so many fucking cards over here? What the fuck is this?
Those are yours.
No, this was my card. Wait.
Where's the answers?
Okay, I don't know. Wait.
These are old.
Okay, then they're these.
Oh wait, that one's. Oh no, I don't know what that is.
Girl,
The fifth player.
get this shit out of here.
Because think about it, Dave is like a type. Okay, let's think about it.
Okay. My friend was bent over in the locker room, and I thought, can I touch it?
Okay, I was kidding. We just bleep that out.
Canceled.
Sorry.
Super gay. You may feel a small prick.
Oh God, so sus.
I like a salted rim. I like to do this every night before bed. I'm gonna have to go with
What's the sus answer you would really go with?
I like a salted rim.
Thank you. Hello. Let's go. I knew it. I'm like, what's the most sussest card I can put down right now? Hell yeah. No, thank you guys, bro. That was so fun. We're gonna do a game night and bring back some guests. We might do like, have you guys ever seen that TikTok challenge where you like paint, you know, it's usually like a couples thing, but we'll do one where it's like 3 and 3 and we'll paint the person across from us and like, you know,
That'd be funny.
have some fun. We'll do a game night.
He's a painter. He's gonna win.
Me too. I'm a painter. Me too.
I just want you to paint me like
We
really
would.
terrible so we can hang it up in here and I'll just be embarrassed staring at it.
I'll make you look like Rose.
No, fuck no, ain't no cheat, motherfucker. No, we want to do a few things. I want to do like a little like dating show thing on here. Not the pot the balloon. I do like that though. I think that's very creative. Whoever thought of that shit. But we'll do like our own like version of it. Oh, see, the balloon just popped right now. Get the fuck
When
out
do
of
we
here.
get a balloon in here?
He's so good. He just be throwing shit out there.
Okay, way to go. Way to organize.
Way to organize.
Way to
No,
be
but
good with
thank
your
you guys for
hands.
coming on the Playroom podcast again. We appreciate you guys being here. Yo, it's been a fucking vibe. We kept it real, you guys. I feel like we're bonded for life. Are we all
are.
bonded for life?
Of course.
Hell yeah.
Yeah,
Fuck
we
yeah.
did.
Low key but high key.
Yes,
you know what I'm
sir.
saying? Oh.
Yes, sir.
Ow.
That's what he said.
Oh, I like that. That's what we said. Okay.
Wait.
No, but make sure you guys tune in, like, subscribe, share the podcast. You know what I'm saying? Let us know what you guys thought about the episode. Shout out to Fredo,
Yes.
Mastermind, and what was your name again?
Thanks.
Max? Banks. And what do you do?
Big banks.
Tell them what I do, Fredo.
You tell them what you do.
He does a lot
Everything.
of a lots.
Of everything?
Literally.
Yeah, I do a lot. Music industry, 20 years. Grammy nominated 2
Ooh,
times.
let's go.
Interior design company, 8 years.
Okay.
Exotic dealership in Beverly Hills.
Exotic.
Yo, this is a plug right here. We got the
He's
plug
a
right here.
I do a lot. I do a lot.
I like that. I can tell by the leather shirt. That
You said
you do a
Libra?
lot.
It's pleather. It's not real, but it's okay.
Yeah, that's good because
Yeah.
we love animals and
I'm
shit.
the plug's plug.
Ooh,
I love that. Same.
Holla if you.
Because I'm the plug,
Holla
so
if you
you're the
need me.
plug's
Yeah.
plug.
So
You know what I
we-
mean?
yeah.
I'm the plug
Huh?
too.
You the plug?
Yeah, I'm the plug.
Oh, you the plug. That
Yeah, so you're
come
the
to me to
plug's
get your
plug.
plug.
Yeah,
She the plug and
No,
I'm
I'm
the
the plug,
plug.
you're the plug's plug.
You get it.
we're all
See?
plugs.
We all plugs.
That's
We the
what you said.
plug. Yeah.
Can we all get,
He just
get
be
one of these?
plunging
Yeah,
or
that's a
plugging?
little plug.
Playroom.
Plucking?
Bye.
No, but thank you guys for the good vibes. Like I said, make sure you guys subscribe, share the podcast, and let us know what you thought.
Thank you.
Yeah, let people know what your Instagram is.
Oh, my Instagram is _chasing banks.
Chasing Banks.
Big banks. Mine's is Fredo Vibes. FREDO VIBEZ.
Let's go.
You can follow me at Madzilla. No, I'm just kidding.
That's right.
Mastermind photo, baby.
Mastermind. This is a legendary episode, if you ask me. This is some like really, and I love your guys' energy too, like I said. And you got your son in here over here, look at the little model boy. Shout out to him too. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
Yo, give a shout out to my son. Zay really hard. Is that
Zay
just-
really hard. Follow
Zay
Zay
really
really hard on
Zay
Instagram, man.
wild.
Let's get him more popping than he already is. Let's go, Zay.
They really hard. Okay.
Okay, we're here for it. We're here for it, man. But yeah, thank you guys. We appreciate you, and that's a motherfucking wrap.
Big vibes.
Let's go.